much do you want?
I'm not gonna say they did 9/11, bro, but they definitely knew about it, bro. They knew about it.
The writings
They
on
knew
the wall.
about the JFK shit, all of that shit, bro. I mean, we can't just sit here and act naive about this shit. It's proof there.
Tel Aviv has.
And I'm not saying, and look.
Real quick, Tel Aviv has great dance parties. If anybody doesn't believe me, just Google dancing Israelis.
I've been dancing Israelis. That's all you gotta do. Dancing.
Google dancing Israeli.
Fuck that.
No, we're into that, but I'm just
A bunch of men in
saying.
caves. A bunch of men in caves with like fucking Nokia cell phones. Like somehow they flew to like fucking New York and all that. Get the fuck out of here. You still believe that? Might as well claim the banking at this point.
I'm with Trump. I fuck with Trump, bro. But I just do not fuck with Israel. And I was with the whole administration until we went to war for Israel, and I watched that U.S. soldier get his arm broke for just speaking his fucking mind, bro. That shit was insane to me, and I don't fuck with it, bro.
That radicalized a lot of people.
It really did. And we gotta realize that a lot of that type of shit means something, bro. Like, we literally watched that, and then this shit what's the ambassador's name that was talking to Turkey? I watched that whole talk about it. Like, I just don't fuck with Israel, and they might crit me for that shit. I don't got nothing against them. They can live in peace, all that shit, but quit fucking with people, bro.
So here's one angle that I see. And this is something that I truly believe in, because I would do the same thing. If I got folks in my backyard saying, fuck Swore House, and I know where your daddy live, I'm going to send you a message in my backyard by going to cut your daddy head off, and I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to hang it up in the window just to let you bitch-ass niggas know.
But you took
that
backyard from people. That ain't even really your backyard.
No,
you ain't even Semitic.
But
guys had a backyard. Every backyard was somebody else's backyard.
And them Semitic.
Hold on. But listen, three. Your point and perspective and how you see it is that USA would not be in this war if it wasn't for Israel. What I'm saying is I take a bit of a different perspective. My perspective is these niggas is trying to bomb us from over there, and they sent people who are literally living inside of this country and eroding us day by day. That's what I'm saying. So, and this ain't the first time this has happened. This been happening for quite some time. So my perspective on it is, from Trump's seat, he observed what's going on in the country. You niggas trying to erode us from the outside and the inside of our country. Okay, here's what I'm finna do. I'm finna go and knock off the head so everybody can see the body fall. And then once I do that, if that don't get you bitch ass niggas shut up, then I'm finna execute all of y'all on the inside of this country so that way y'all can see who y'all really fucking with. That's the way I see it.
Swore.
And I ain't knocking you for seeing it.
Everything in which you said, both you and Anthony, I challenge you to provide evidence of everything in which you said. I'm not trying to rubbish your statement, but you should have like some evidence to back it up. You started with Iran having nukes. I challenge you to now, you should provide any kind of evidence, any kind of genuine evidence that they actually have nukes and they're actually making nukes.
Have you listened, Coachy, have you listened to the conversation?
Wait. I heard everything.
Okay, pause right there. No, you finished. Okay. When did I say, who said they had nukes?
Anthony said it.
Anthony, did you say that?
He said what they developed.
Yeah.
Listen. I said that they had the ability dirty bombs.
The ability is not. It's just.
Exactly.
No, man, may I please stop for a second?
Genuine evidence.
No, sir, I want to answer you.
Wait. Anthony, I was still
You actually,
Please.
ask the question.
I wasn't
Go ahead.
done.
Go ahead.
Take it. Wait. Let me learn, please. Okay. Let me learn, please. You have other countries who have nukes, like you have North Korea there. Why didn't the U.S. go there?
Hey,
Why didn't
Cody,
the US
this is-
Are you going to keep on asking rhetorical questions?
Can
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me. We finna. Hold on, Koji. I'm finna let you go, but we gotta let's reset this, okay? Because what I see you're doing now is, as there is a response to your question, now you're trying to retract your question and change directions. So let's do this. We finna start with whatever you want to talk about, but make it clean, clear, and concise. And that's good. 3 C's. Clean, clear, and concise. So that way we can address your response and you can direct it to Brother Anthony so that way he can respond to it.
Oh,
Cody, you got the floor, brother.
Okay, yeah, Anthony. So I mean, everything in which you said about Iran, they have like tools to make nukes and the rest. Where do you have this evidence from? I mean,
Okay.
Before this war, we are wait.
No, brother. No. I'm not very smart. I'm not very intelligent. Attention span. You have to give me the space to answer your question.
Go ahead.
So here's what's
So
up.
wait, hold on. Let me hit one thing real quick, Anthony. So KG, is it Koji or KG? I want to make sure I'm saying your name right.
It's KG. It's fine.
So this is nice or good. This is a habit. This is a bad habit that people have in this day and age, where we'll ask the question and then keep talking. So KG, in the future, if you can, start with like your explanation first and then land with your question, so that way you can get your point out clean. But it's just a bad habit that people have. But it's all good.
Yeah, so to answer your question, right, I don't think they have demonstrated that they have ballistic missiles currently. This is not in dispute. There is no debating this. They've used them in this so-called conflict with the United States and Israel, okay? They've also demonstrated that they have enriched uranium. It's up to over 60% enriched. This is not in debate. There's nobody saying, oh, this is a lie, this isn't true. No one's saying that, KG. These are both facts. If you combine the two, you now have what's called a dirty bomb. We don't have, if it gets to 90% enriched, now we're talking about a whole different kettle of fish. But at the 60% enriched, it's still good enough to cause significant harm. And that's all that's being said, bro.
That's a huge assumption and also in a huge fallacy. Because they have this, they have that. Doesn't give them the capacity to make such. Wait, can I?
Hold on, Ocean. You can go next, but let him. Go ahead.
bro, he's just.
It's just assumptions. It's just there's no genuine, there's no concrete evidence that yes, they have the capacity to actually produce this. Israel have the same. Other countries have the same. Saudi have like all those bombs as well. Why can't they have? That's the question. We have. If North Korea can have, people complain about. Okay, the government is okay.
Ask you this, but don't ask the question until you ready for somebody to answer, or at least say, hey, this is a rhetorical question or something like that, because when you ask the question, and you're not the only one to do this, it's just, I don't know where it went wrong, but put your question at the end, so that way.
Okay, just, whoever wants to answer is, supporting this whole thing. What is the evidence? And secondly, why can't they have it? Like, if other countries can have it, why can't they have it?
Okay, you done? Okay. So, first of all, hi everybody. Second of all, Sword, I don't know how the fuck you get this patient. Like, where
information from. Honestly, you being so patient. Hey, what is your name? Keji. Do you ever question your daddy for what he does in his life? Do you get the question, daddy? America is your daddy and everybody's daddy. You understand that?
That's because you're delusional.
It's delusional or not delusional. Yeah, delusional or not delusional. America is your daddy and everybody else.
Of course, man, that's the ass food that you got.
They don't need none of this fucking bullshit that you're talking about. They feel like that's what they gotta do, they will do it. And no one, anyone else can do shit about it. That's it. Period.
So let me say this. Hold on, KG. That wasn't an answer to your question. Here's the answer to it. We never allowed North Korea to get nuclear weapons. It was 100%, 2,000% against it from that type of entity from getting a nuclear weapon. But actually, hold on, but this guy's triggered because he has this extreme bias. PG, I don't know what country you're from, but you're biased. Let me say this as well. We actually there is about, between Russia and America, about, in the high levels of it, about 60 or 50,000 nuclear warheads. We reduced it down. So we're not we were 100% against North Korea. They secretly did it. And like I said, before you came into the room, how they did is this. They partnered with Russia. Russia nuclear scientists went to North Korea and helped them develop it eventually. Same thing they did with Iran, PG. If you follow the news in the last couple of years, nuclear scientists went down there as well on the same track. So when this country is saying, you got to answer this. Why has Iran been saying death to America, giving weapons to Russia? Answer me this. Why did the Ayatollah kill 30,000 of its own civilians? So if they killed 30,000 of its own civilians, you don't think that they will kill us and use a nuclear bomb against our allies
How
and
many
us?
people
Make that make sense. You have common sense, so use a Hold on. That's no excuse. You can't say, oh, you killed people, so therefore, in the Kiji mind, therefore America has killed people. Kiji is okay for them to develop a nuclear bomb and to kill us. That's what he just said. That's what he means by that. And that's the problem with people like Kiji. He's trying to justify and use some type of fake outrage to justify Iran to get nuclear weapons because he's against America. That's what Kiji is.
I'm not against.
Go ahead, bro. You for the regime.
Selective, what's it called?
People have
Chill.
You spoke about. What country you come from?
Iran.
Are you from Iran? Are you from Iran?
I'm not. Just chill.
Okay. So what country are you from? What country are you from?
I'm just thinking logically.
No. What country are you from?
And yeah, you're talking about, okay, they're chanting this, Iran killed its people, North Korea have been killing its people, American police, IC, they've been killing its people, your government have kids on an island. Subsequently, nothing is being done about it. Then you try to become a police to other country, going back there to bomb the people to create a kind of salvation to his people. I'm asking you again, Nathan, what did Gaddafi, what did he do to the US? That the US went to Gaddafi, went to Libya to do the same thing in which they are doing in Iraq. President,
Okay.
what did Gaddafi do to
All right, just for Mary, hold on. I'm from America. Where are you from? I don't even know who. I just want to understand, like, where you're coming from. I don't know if you're Iranian. I don't know if you're from Pakistan. I don't know if you're from Libya. And why are you keeping it a secret? I just want to know who I'm talking to, Kiji. Can you please explain it to what country you come from, so we can have a conversation? Kiji, don't be ashamed. I just named where I'm from, and that's going to help me understand who I'm talking to.
I'm just gonna say.
Why are you trying to deflect it? Why are you not saying it? But brother, what about your country? What about your country? You see, you talk about all other countries except where your country from. Are you? I'm gonna ask you again. Are you from Iran? You said no. What country are you from? So if if who cares?
You can't ask me why.
Crazy.
It's just weird.
This is crazy. It's not, man.
You have to say.
Kevin, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Kevin. You telling your point by not letting people know where you from so that they can understand your perspective, bro. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nobody gonna shame you for where you from, bro. We should be actually be proud of this. I don't know why. I don't know why you doing it.
You say German.
And that's called deception. That's what that's called. That's called.
Well, yeah, that shit takes
Somebody
away
will
from
tell you what country they're from. Exactly. They're trying to deceive you. That's my
dude ain't from Germany.
If somebody don't want to
we know his ass ain't from Germany, but that's what I'm saying. And that kind of it kind of fucks up the point.
Yeah, it is. It's all shit.
When you get like that, because it make it look like, because you look like a goofy now. I ain't gonna lie to you. You look like a goofy now for having all of those points that somewhat I kind of agree with, but now you don't want to speak and tell people where you from, bro. That's ass.
Welcome to the dark side, 3.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do?
So, KG, do you speak German?
Where I'm from? How does that have to do with where I'm from? I mean, we have a conversation. You asked me where I'm from. What does that have to do with the conversation?
Your perspective.
I've asked you a couple of questions.
Do you hear that shit,
I've asked you.
Chill. Perspective, bro.
See. Where
Yes,
I'm
it does when it comes to perspective, bro.
Iran, I'm not from the US. I'm not What I'm saying is, can you answer the question? Yes or no?
Go ahead, KG.
Maybe he's from Greenland. I don't know.
He from Ghana, bro.
He's from Germany, surprise. So I kind of asked him.
Nigeria.
Yeah. So, are you in Germany? KG?
You barely speak English.
Well, you just playing.
Oh,
Everybody he's a buyer.
maybe that since you German, maybe you can answer this question. Kommst du ursprünglich aus Deutschland?
That's Nigerian.
Oh, shit.
Nigeria.
Why the fuck are we speaking German in this bitch?
Bist du Deutscher, KG? Bist du Deutsch?
Ja, ich spreche Deutsch.
Ah, ach so. Also kommst du...
Yes, especially those.
Oh, shit. All right, KG, all right.
What is he trying to prove? Like, you're flexing and you speak German? Like, what are we doing?
Well, cheap checking them to see if he...
Fucking LGBTQ world is this shit?
You come with the LGBT flag.
Shut up, bro.
Air quotes, German people speak Ludwig, so shut the fuck up and it's
I need to learn how to speak another language. I can't speak another language.
Nigerian is
ist dein Name Kay oder Keji? Also, die Leute in Deutschland betrachten Leute wie uns nicht als Deutsche. Also, wo kommst du?
What?
Was ist deine...
English, you fucking traitor.
Hey, Sword, he said,
He doesn't have to.
Open your food trucks. Just stop fucking in my karma.
Here's the Nigerian guy who Japa his way to Germany. And he's talking shit about every other country. I mean, this is hilarious, man.
German was not very strong. He didn't answer me, so I guess he didn't versteht mich. He didn't understand me.
Wait, I thought he did respond to you, man.
Yeah, but German was kind of broken, so I hope that we could have conversation in German. I mean, Ludwig answered more German to me than KG did.
He might be, he might have just moved there. He might be in the early stages. You never know.
Refugee, bro.
You
You
never
need to be thankful because America did have. See, here's the the thing about the point about what I'm saying. He's talking about America donated a lot of money to his country. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how people say these crazy things. And look at South Korea.
Nathan, why do you like shut up? Why do you and folks like you do shit like this?
Go after Ben. It's on you right after.
Thank you. The man has spoken.
You got the floor, Ben.
Yeah. So the thing about look at South Korea, right? Never talk about South Korea is free. People walking around South Korea. They got K-pop because of what? Shout out to Black Americans without hip hop and shit. Yeah, but they're walking around free right now because of America. That's just a fact. That's a fact, man. And it's just between look at North Korea. They got this fat dude Korean guy on the wall of every apartment. These people outside, when you walk outside the house, everybody come here. Everybody come to the square. Everybody. And you better be smiling. If you don't smile, you get to eat. What's gonna eat you up? Like this shit, they bow down to him like he's like beyond God. Isn't this crazy, bro? That's because America's. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. It's a fact that Americans are making sure that crazy lunatic Kim Jong-un hasn't ruled and enslaved that whole place. That's just a fact. The people like he want to cry, but that's just the truth, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You got it. Here we go.
This motherfucker lives in Mexico, yet every time he comes here to town and folks that he thinks are not from America. This is the ignorance and the arrogance from folks like Nathan and a few folks on stage thinking that just because you're not from America, you're dumber than they are. I mean, like, they're dumb, but they're dumber than they are. So I think you should get out of this fucking bubble. Oh, I'm from America. You're not from America. You shouldn't talk shit about. Get out from that bubble. There are other smart people in this world, way smarter than you. And you guys, I think, like, the folks that support Trump, like Nathan, some of the dumbest folks in this world that can't see through the bullshit that this guy is doing to America and to the world, yet comes here every day and caves for him. So, fuck off, Nathan. Go back to Mexico.
I never voted for Trump. Let me show how dumb you are. After this app, I never said I voted for Trump, so that just shows how dumb you are.
You said before.
I never said I voted for Trump. Never in my life.
Political correct. You said that to political correct.
I didn't even know. Who's a German guy talking?
Hold on, Nathan. Let's let Odin go. Go ahead, Odin. What you say?
No, I don't have anything to say. I'm just not Trump. That's all.
Why you anti-Trump?
Because Trump is done by the rich man. Like, simple.
How is he done? I mean, you want to...
So you want me to help you explain it? These people who want to manipulate our immigration system, are so...
They'll expose itself, Nathan. Nathan, let them expose themselves.
Hold on. So, I want you people to tell me, no, shut up a bit, man. I want you to answer. You don't have an idea. You don't know. You just make noise. You don't know how it works.
Now he calling us
Data. Yeah, of course. Man, I bet, like, I'm so happy. Like, I told, there's a guy, Viking. I said, your country's going down, and I'm pleased that
Well, you breaking up.
America is going down, and I'll watch it go down and blow down. Trump is going to be the end sign that is starting the catastrophic process of America going down. I'll just make all the money, build my house, enjoy myself. And when your country burns, I'll just laugh at you. There's nothing you guys can do to me. Unfortunately, I can't be deported, but I'm just here to troll Americans because if there's anything that Americans have shown me is that they are daft, ignorantly arrogant. I have nothing upstairs. But I'm just here to make money. God bless you all.
So wait. Hold on for a second. So Odin, at what point? Okay, so Odin, from your perspective, at what point did the country start going down? Was it Trump or was it before Trump?
So there's been the pathology of balancing effect when you don't have lunatics on both sides taking power. So you have lunatics on both sides, the left and the right. Then you have the centrists. So you guys have allowed the lunatics on the right to take power. So this what I'm even proposing is not even like it's exploring. It's so simple.
I can't take
Can
it.
you please shut up?
I can't take it.
He's projecting our country.
Hold on, did you ask me a question?
This nigga talking about a lunatic on the fucking right, but these the same people that run around acting like fucking women and these men, but we the lunatics. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up.
So
Let her go three.
Hold on.
It's okay.
That you can speak to.
I just wanted him to get his opening remarks.
Yeah. So that you can speak to people like me should be a privilege, right? As in, it's just you can speak.
Wait, me speaking to you is a privilege?
Yeah, you can speak to people like me. It's a privilege.
Okay.
Hold on.
I like this privilege.
Hold on.
I want to
You can
explore
speak to
it.
people like me.
Go ahead.
It's a privilege. Like people like Tree, who is I'm sure is uneducated, can speak to people. Man, can you please keep quiet, man? Like I said, it's only in America that you have truck drivers, and weasels, perhaps like Nathan, who don't know the difference between currencies and open their mouth and say, I'm American. Man, shut the fuck up.
So why are you gay?
Wait, hold on, three. So, I want to, okay, so.
Look, can I say, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see, this is so Tree is a classical example. Tree is a classical example of the typical American. Ignorant, arrogant, dumb, can't control himself, has no self-control, has no self-impulse. I'm sure he was raised in a one-parent house.
Why are you
Foolish. You just display your foolishness every time. But so, thank you for your time. It's a privilege. You know, like I said before, America is going down.
Right.
All thanks to Trump.
So, okay. So from your perspective, you think Trump is going to be the cause of it?
So let me ask you a question, right? So let's look at all the countries.
Yeah, because you didn't answer it the first time.
Hold on,
I want to make sure I maximize my
Okay,
privilege.
so let's look at all the countries that have collapsed in the world. I don't know if you know about countries because Americans don't know geography. So let's look at all the countries.
Because you can.
Man, shut up, man. I don't speak to you. You're retarded. Let's look at countries.
Nathan, you got to wait in line for your privilege.
Here's the thing. Hold on one second.
You're in Nigeria.
Hold on
Don't
one
have the
second.
right. Shut up, bro.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up. 1 second. Don't shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up.
Are you talking to me?
Here's the thing. All these people hate America. All these people hate Trump. All these people keep saying Trump is fucking up America. Well, motherfucker, let him fuck America.
Okay, so I'm happy. I'm enjoying the class. Wait.
It's horrible.
Hold on.
If you think everything is doing is
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to the audience. Just 1 second.
America should collapse. Why are you angry? Thank you very much. So, America should collapse. Like, what is it going to cost me anything? Like I said before, the very moment I found out a lot of you are just speak on Clubhouse, I just said ignore it. So, let me go to my point. So, the countries we call shitholes and all these countries, it was Somalia that Trump talks about, all those countries. All those countries, all these, yeah.
You don't fuck about the market.
Let me finish.
Wait a second. Let me sneak in his brain.
Let me finish. Yeah, Nathan, can you please keep quiet? Like, in the realm of in the realm of speak to Nathan, I don't think that you're equal. I mean, you're still on the low level. So let me go to my point. So when you look at all these countries that have collapsed, do you think that they collapsed because all of a sudden there was an epiphany and the country started to collapse? No, they collapsed because the leaders that they elected decided to behave like Trump or behave like Trump. The first thing.
Wait, hold on. You can't. Hold on, audience, because we gotta. But you can't say that because the Somalians believe that they had an epiphany that Minnesota was theirs, and that's the reason why.
Okay, why would you even listen to this?
Time to wait.
Man, keep quiet, let me finish, man. Like,
Okay. Go ahead.
Just give me 1 minute, start now.
You claim you smarter than us, but it's taking you 10 minutes to make one fucking point.
Exactly.
Three.
What the fuck?
This is a privilege for us.
Can the moderators hold on. Can the moderators let me speak? Because
Snoopy,
Howard.
Snoopy.
Yeah, but
Snoopy, can you
I
please
never
keep on?
interrupted you before. You've been speaking.
So it's my turn.
I don't feel like being
It said I
Okay, Snoopy, I promise we got you.
So let me finish my point.
Let's let Odie finish, yeah.
So when you look at some of these countries, there's always a basic foundation. So you call yourself the greatest, the most liberal democracy in the world. But what are the fundamentals that underpin such theories? Is it by bounds? So you first look at your judiciary. So most of these countries, the first thing that they started happening to them is their judiciary failed. It's happening in America. Your judiciary has failed. Your attorney general is the president's punk. But you know what? I don't want to waste your time. Let Snoopy go. I can come back to explain to you. I'll give you 10 markers of a failing democracy.
Oh shit, Pierre back in the building. Wait.
Did I miss the point?
Let me respond.
So I'm still collecting it three. So hold on. So we appreciate the privilege of you blessing us with your.
I have never met it.
Hold on. So brother Odin, would you mind extending us the privilege to ask you questions about your understanding? Are you okay with that?
In my place, they say a radio doesn't talk twice. So no, thank you.
Okay, all right. So go ahead, Nathan, and then Snoopy gonna go after that.
Appreciate the response. So
Can we make it a rule that only
from the room, please.
If that
And here's the thing, right? If they countries are so great, why they there? You know, it's funny how people talk shit when he's using a cell phone. Who in your country didn't create a cell phone or the GPS or anything that you use today? Man, I know Nigerians. I know you. Back when you was a kid, you didn't even have time to play. Y'all wasn't even allowed to play. Y'all was trying to survive, bro. I mean, this is crazy to me. The average income in your country is about $80 a month in USD.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Little bit.
She's gonna be oppression of the West.
Wait, hold on, because hold on for a second, Nathan. How do I say your name? Is it Ludwig? Is that correct?
Yeah, you're good, buddy.
Okay, all right, okay, go ahead.
Thank you. And this is the sorry excuse that grown-ass man in Africa was saying. They repeat what he just said. Oh, it's because of the West. It's because... I know, what the fuck? We're not even there. That's your effed up president. Then when you call him out on it and say, oh, well, he's just a corrupt politician. Man, they got rap songs right now all over Nigeria called Japa. Japa, we got a Japa. They're lazy as fuck. They would sit down. Honestly, I watched documentaries over years, over decades about this situation. They will sit down in front of their house and see piles of trash piled up. A grown-ass man won't even clean this shit up. They won't even do it. Matter of fact, when the roads are so effed up in their country, they would scam you and say, oh, you got stuck in the mud. All of a sudden, $5 pop out of the bush. Oh, just give us some money, maybe we can help you get out. And they got the rocks right there. This is crazy. They celebrate each other by scamming. They scam so much, along with Somalia, that they collapsed their own country. When we gave them money, Red Cross, you name it, organizations across the world gave them money. They fucked up the money. They stole it. They didn't even use it for what it was intended for. And this guy got the nerve to sit here and talk shit. Man, I mean, it's crazy. The medical apparatus, we give so much money. And Black Americans too as well. So when you're sitting up here talking all this shit, when you're educated, you can get a PhD in Nigeria, and that equals to a middle school education in America. Please shut the fuck up, bro, and stop talking. You're an embarrassment.
This is the typical American behavior. Like ignorance. This guy ignorance. But I was silent. No, hold on. I said interrupted. So
Hold on, because we got other people that want to speak, Your Highness. So we gotta let Snoopy go, and then we'll hold on. We
You gotta be stopped.
I know. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. It's Snoopy. Then it's Snoopy. Then it's Ben. And then I know Ludwig wanted to say something. And if there are any women on the stage, please let us know.
I have on the queue. Let me talk.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you back in, Odie. I just wanted to get everybody else in.
Thank you. I appreciate when the moderators impose discipline. Look, I have known Odie since I joined Clubhouse. Odie is one of the smartest people on Clubhouse, and I don't think he's consistent or honest, and I'll explain why. Every Odie on Clubhouse, he is complaining that Muslims are genociding Nigeria. Anyone who has spent time in rooms with Odie is honest about Muslims murdering and raping and raping in Nigeria. And he complains about it, and I give him credit. Odie wants to protect the Christians in Nigeria from being raped. But as soon as an American says, hey, Odie, should America let in millions and millions of rapist, terrorist Muslims? Odie says, oh yes, you have a moral obligation. America has a moral obligation to let in 10, 20, 30 million terrorist, rapist Muslims. And I say, well, hold on a second. You said that you don't like what they're doing to you in Nigeria. Why would I let them in? And it's almost like Odie has a double standard. Odie wants to Odie cares to protect the Christians in Nigeria from being ass raped, but he wants every single Christian in America to be ass raped. And the immigration policies that I've heard Odie put forth consistently, and every single progressive on Clubhouse, every leftist on Clubhouse, all they do is demand mass immigration of rapist murderers. It just seems like a double standard, and I would like Odie to react to why he cares about Christians in Nigeria, but he doesn't give a fuck about all the Christians.
Is it Sapita?
Yes, my name
Okay.
is Sapita.
Okay, I got you, Sapita.
It is dawn in the morning. So,
Okay. Wait.
We just want to know.
I promise. Yeah, I promise. I'm I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you in the queue. Okay, I apologize. Odie. So first, this was what he said. I'm gonna let you go, but I want to get some clarity first. Was what he said about your belief with the Muslims killing the Christians? Is that correct?
Okay, so first of all, me and Snoopy has done.
Wait.
Me and Snoopy never had that discussion.
Wait. Hold on. Slow down. I just want to start with a yes or a no first, and then you can explain.
So,
Was that what he said?
Yes, but me and Snoopy have never had that discussion. Snoopy in America, I've never, in as much as I'm a centrist, never called for open border. And the people that know me, so I don't know where you had that discussion too. I am also not a fan of Islam. So I don't get what he's saying. I am not a fan of Islam. So I don't even get where I've told you guys, I don't believe in Islamophobia. So again, it's the nonsense. There's no point I've ever called for mass immigration or even immigration of Muslims. I have told Jesus, so he's having a discussion with himself and I had a discussion. We've had more concrete discussions on how the immigration problem should be solved. Now, that's left for you guys. Unfortunately, you have your 1986 INA Act that gives people the right to come to your border and file for asylum. I didn't come to America through the asylum process. Again, let me repeat it again. I didn't. So I can understand the angst about it. I am not for open borders, but I've told you people, the people that have come here, they should be vetted. I don't support mass deportation. So I want you to clarify. Now,
You don't support.
I don't support mass
But
deportation.
so you're pro borders. Is that correct?
Yes, I
But you're anti-mass deportation.
Yeah. So there are many other people. Hold on, let me finish. There are many other people.
Wait. Slow down, Odie.
But he calling that
This
stupid.
is it's a privilege for me to talk to you, and I'm trying to reconcile this in my head. You're pro closed borders, but anti mass deportation.
I can explain that to you. It's very simple.
Okay, let's do this, because that's gonna open up a whole different conversation.
No, this is a very
so
simple.
wait, no. So let's. I wanna. So Odie, do me a favor, Odie. Give us about 15 more seconds, and then I want to get to Ben. I want to get to Ludwig. I want to get to Sapita and some other ladies, and then we're gonna swing back around to you. So give us about 15 to 20 more seconds. All right.
Okay.
Put me in the queue.
Look, this is it's very difficult for a lot of Americans to understand context and people to have two almost dwelling ideologies. Deport criminals. Mass deportation, no. And I'll go with a simple congresswoman. Her name is Maria Salazar. She has a beautiful bill called the Dignified Act. Maybe you should read it.
You said which one now?
Her name is Maria Salazar. She has a bill called the Dignified Act. Maybe if you spend your time.
The Dignified Act.
Unfortunately, you can't deport me because you're a retard, but it's okay, it's America. I can't be deported.
Who you said Maria Salazar?
Maria Salazar.
Hey,
She's represented Florida.
Are we deporting people that's not criminals?
Hold on. Please. Can you please?
That's.
Hold on. You said my 15 seconds is interrupted.
I'm pretty sure everybody that got deported broke the law.
Can I finish?
What
I think.
talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Hold on, let me finish my point. Even hold on, guys.
Let's. Okay.
Do you know also has this view that I have? Donald J. Trump, when he made a comment recently, when he said, "Oh, the people that came here illegally, they are here, but you gotta cut some slack on."
Can you pull that first, please?
If I put clip, I'll put the clip. I told Pepe one day, it was Pepe agreed. He did say that I'm going to put it for you and you listen to it. So let me end with this. Let me end. I don't know. Anytime you spoke, I didn't interrupt you. I don't know why you interrupt. You control yourself. Like, you control. I know that Emma Boyaka. Control yourself.
Come on, Odie. We gotta move on, Odie. Come on now.
Odie is a contact.
Odie, you gotta land 5 seconds.
So you can have those dwelling ideologies. Close the border. For the people here, run a vetting system on them. Whoever has committed a crime, send the person back. It's simple. I yield.
Okay. So remember that part. Pro closed borders, and whoever committed a crime, deport them. That's what you said, right? Cool. All right.
That's responsibility to take care of foot-eating African rapists. Get that right. Yeah, we don't want these booties.
You tell me your mother didn't take it.
Hold on, audience. So we gonna come back to that. And why keep that? So for you, we got the stage filling up, so I want everybody to get their opening remarks out, so that way everybody can talk, and then we're gonna swing the mic around. Go ahead, man.
I think you can skip me. I was really gonna say that when Nathan finished with his bullshit, that there's a saying in my place that says, you don't argue with dumb folks or crazy folks, because the next person would think that you're crazy. So
how you gotta say it in your language to make it official?
No, I don't want to say it before Nathan will curse me.
All right.
So that's all I was going to say.
Okay.
You can get in the chat calling us a contest.
Well, Nathan, what's probably gonna happen is once you speak, then he's gonna go after you. So you might want to load up the clip. Ludwig, you there?
For the individual that said like, oh, Africa, they're making like $80 an hour, right? Think about what all comes from Africa, what all comes from the rest of the world, right? If you were like bright enough, you would have understand that your fucking cell phone works because of the minerals that they find where? In Africa. You dumb, right? You probably took the fucking COVID vaccines. That's why you're as dumb as you are, right? Think about how many minerals come from Africa. Your gold, your timber, your oil, all that shit more, right? I'm not sure. You sounded black. Respectfully. I'm not a race piece of shit. This is just how you sounded, right? For you to then shit on Africa wouldn't work without the minerals that come from Africa. Put you in the category of like, we've
just so you know what innovation means, obviously. That's not new.
Oh, it's not really innovation without batteries?
Hold on,
y'all.
Tell me about innovation without a battery.
Wait, let's just get the opening remarks out and then we gonna open it back up. Go ahead.
And the last thing I will say, Israel did 9/11.
Peter, you there, mommy?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about some topic about Iran, but I think right now I'm off the topic. But okay, I will continue. I will talk only for 3 minutes if you let me. First of all, sorry for my English because English is my third language, and I'm Iranian. I'm here.
Trying to get like you?
Can you just not interrupt me, please, sir? Thank you. I'm here to warn you people that the IRGC regime of Iran, they are different from the people and they have their own ideology with the name of Islam. Don't mix up, because I saw that people are mixing up together things that don't together. So we have Islamic countries like Arabia, Saudi, Emirates, and other. They are Islamic, but they have other point of view. But Iran, Islamic regime has its own ideology. What is their ideology? To eliminate USA and Israel and to kill every single one of you. I was born there, I was raised there for 30 years, and every day when I go to school there, imagine at elementary school, I was 7 years old, and they forced us to say, to death to America, death to Israel, and we were refusing to do that because we are Persian, we are the people of peace. Why we have to say that? Why we have to do that? So, why King is the Oh yeah, he is there. Yesterday, he said that you Iranian people, you are not capable to change your own regime, so you are now asking us American to, yeah, I'm sorry to say that. We were not capable to do that because they have guns. They are only 5% of the population that they kill people with no shame. They will kill you also with no shame if they got a chance. So what I want to warn you people that the ultimate goal of Islamic regime of Iran is to eliminate you, to omit you from the map, to kill every single one of you, not your government, you people. I know, I understand. Some of you hate Trump. Some of you don't like him, maybe because of his mistakes, but right now he is standing on the right side, please. And this is the other thing I wanted to talk about. This is not about the oil. America doesn't need Iran's oil. Country with 95 millions of population. The government is spending all this money on the missile, nuclear, to kill you and have agents, terrorist agents all over the world. Hezbollah in Palestine and everywhere. Imagine. Isn't it scary to you? It's scary to me. But this is not the oil. Imagine you have two options. Deal with a country who is very big and rich, has 95 millions of population. I'm sorry. Do you have my?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Do you have me? Okay, I'm sorry. I got a call. Imagine you have two options. You have a country, very big country, with 95 millions of population. They are rich enough to buy your product. The apples, the iPhones, iPod, whatever it is, eat your McDonald's, whatever. It is good for your economy as well. Can you imagine? The other option is to deal with a country that death to America every day. And if they got the nuclear weapon, they will kill every single one of you. I'm warning you. You can choose. You can take it or you can pass it. Thank you for your time. Have a good.
Thank you, Sophia, to hang around. Because we might have some questions for you as well. We have personal experience. All right, we can go. NY, you still there?
I'm here.
All right, we're gonna go with you, and then David, did you have anything? Because I want to make sure I get the people. You there, David? BB, Kevin, Kevin want to go. Okay, all right, so we'll go NY, and then David. We'll go NY, David, Kevin, Allen, Othello, and then so on and so forth. So once NY is in, who haven't spoke, and we'll go from there. So go ahead.
I don't have much to say, so I can make my submission quick. I came on the stage during the middle of the conversation, and I'm still waiting for that gentleman, Odie, if he's still here, to answer the question that was submitted before less commentary, and that is somebody said youth criminals are criminals and rapists. And I like to know more about that. Why is it our responsibility? I'm tired of the leftists telling us all these things are not true. Now, I'm not saying every African or Caribbean is a racist or a criminal, but I'm tired of hearing about the rape. I'm tired of injured. Did you hear what they did to the little Rosie the cat in Italy? Rape is in critical condition, can barely walk. I mean, these cultures cannot coexist with Westerners. Like a literal wild cat. Poor cat. So, you know what? I'm between the rapes in the countries, killing and eating the animals, raping the animals outside of Africa is too much. They don't belong in America. These people cannot coexist with Westerners and our standards. We don't eat the animals, we don't rape the cats. Okay? And we don't say rape is part of a culture, just get used to it, and we need to take care of the rapists. So that's my submission. I'd like to hear more about why these folks think I'm going to take care of their criminals.
I don't think that. Let me just real quick. Give me 20 seconds.
With all due respect, I knew the people would have questions. You said you wouldn't open the questions, so we gonna go. But then you'll be responding to a question. So just hold tight for us. We trying to get everybody opening remarks out the way, and then once everybody thoughts are out there on the table, everything is up for question. So David, go ahead. Dave, Kevin, Allen.
Thanks. Don't have more to add to the Sebides talk. Just wanted to mention the militias that Iran made in these past 47 years, like Hamas, Al-Qaeda was part of it, fighting with USA Army, all militias that Iran been made in this past 47 years. Just wanted to talk about our Palestinians. If Iran get ruin of this country, the Palestine gonna be free as well. Don't worry about that part, because the part of it was the monies were going to Palestine to just keep fighting with Israel. We don't have a problem with the Israelians, and just wanted to go back to our country. And about the Trump administration, I think it's the best, or not best, but the people of the United States should be grateful for this, government, because I know Barack Hussein Obama was supporting some, Muslims because of the ideology, but it's gonna not gonna be a good idea for all over the world to have this kind of ideology. So sorry, thanks for your time.
No, thanks, David. Kevin.
Yeah, thank you. So Ludwig left, huh? Okay, I had a question for Ludwig, but I'm gonna ask the same question and inform all the Christians about inside Iran. So they have a fatwa in force as a law that it's haram to eat or drink the food and beverage that's been touched by Christians, including Armenians. That was my question from Ludwig, but yeah, that was it.
Sorry, can I get in here?
And what's the issue with that, Kevin?
Because they see the Christian. I don't know the equivalent word in English, but I'm gonna Google it. It's najis. It's haram to purchase. I am saying this first-hand story. That's my life story, actually. So I can prove evidence and everything. So I can go ahead and give you.
And this is not my submission, by the way, Sword. I'm answering him directly. That could be there because a lot of Persians, when they get married, they do their Islamic wedding with the hijabs and everything else, and then they travel to Armenia and do their real wedding with the wedding gowns and the drinking and dancing and everything else. So maybe the government decided to create that law.
No,
That's the only possible explanation.
Let Brad get in there as well, and then we'll go back to you.
I love when these idiots come over here and they swim over here in an inner tube, and then they want to bring their cultural beliefs from Boko Haram or whatever the fuck it is, and then they sit there and say, you can't do nothing to me, you can't do it. Well, in fact, we actually can, and our government has been doing it. We've quietly, over the last 5 years, took 150 different individuals who spoke just like Odie and actually had some, little lies on their immigration status that we found out later. And we denaturalized them. And then booted their fucking asses back to the mud huts where they belong. This is fantastic. And I agree with Nye. We don't need to bring these cultures in. We don't need to be culturally diverse because they're not looking to be diverse. They're not looking to combine with the common good. They could hold their cultures. They could hold their religious beliefs, but they don't want to. Yeah. Like, if you notice, every time Black Americans and these Africans come over here, especially like the Odies, they're like, oh, it's racism, right? Racism. I'm Black too. But you're not that Black because you guys sold Black Americans to white Europeans, and then we formed chattel slavery off of that. Your ancestors did that shit, and you're still doing that shit. And now you want to jump on the backs of Black Americans, those that were oppressed, live off of their historical trauma, and then you want to say, oh, you can't touch me because I'm Black and I'm an immigrant. And guess what? We did it to 150 people. We can definitely take away your citizenship, and the U.S. government absolutely 100% can deport you and say goodbye. And we do it on a regular basis, especially to those who come over here, apply for citizenship, mislead, which this would be one of them, and hear you saying, going on podcast saying, I want the destruction of America. I want the assassination of a president. That's not something that the United States really likes to hear, especially from immigrants. They don't play around with that. And guess what? That occurred under Biden's administration. They didn't like that. Even the Dems don't like that fucking shit. So, yeah, we can get rid of Odie. It's easy.
Hey, can I Sword?
Yeah, okay. 30 seconds, and then I want to get back.
After you guys finish crying, wow, you can't do shit to me. I will repeat the same thing. I mean, I'm talking to somebody who killed his wife, white culture, who murdered his own wife. It's
What was that?
Don't interrupt me, please.
No, I'll interrupt you, you fucking child rapist. You like the little 9-year-olds? Yeah, wait, isn't that what you guys do? Isn't that what you fucking do? Don't you get up on stages and actually ask for fucking things like that? Don't you kidnap your fucking kids? Is your wife like 10 years old? Sword ain't gonna protect your ass. Sword ain't absolutely going to protect your ass. You ain't gonna have a fucking choice. I mean, I'm glad I killed you. I mean, you don't have a choice in anything, dude. You think you're powerful? No, you're not. You swam here, you're an Uber fucking driver. You fucking do Lyft at airport rides, and then somehow or another you want a pat on the back, and then you want to accuse me of killing my wife? I held her hand when she passed away from cancer. You didn't do shit, motherfucker. You know what you did? You kidnapped a 5-year-old, fucked a cat, and then thought you were somehow gonna own it. You fucking idiot. Go back over there. Take
fucking Ilhan Omar with you, and go both of you. You can go fucking make your own fucking shit. You fucking piece of shit faggot. You dumbass fucking wannabe. The only fucking people we should oppress is to continue to oppress dumbass fucking people like this guy. Absolutely, 100%. You like to kidnap fucking children, which is really what they did. Didn't they just go over and kidnap a whole group of 500 kids? And didn't some fucking special ops guys have to go sit there and go ahead and rescue them? Meanwhile, we killed his grandpa, his brother, his cousin, and we should have done it to him. This guy was actually in the politics of Boko Haram. This motherfucker actually came from there, bragging about it on stage, but I bet you that wasn't on his immigration form. I bet you it wasn't on there about his connections to various entities and terrorist groups around the world. I know, right? Like we should just get rid of him. I mean, go ahead. This motherfucker likes to talk about all that shit about killing wives and stuff like that. We know what you do. You fucking rape little girls and boys, fucking bush, and eat them, and then fucking leave them there. You fucking asshat. You fucking piece of shit. You fucking African pedo. Fucking dumb. You dumb fucking shit. Like, you guys love this shit. You guys come over here to our country, to my fucking country, and think somehow I need to bend to you. Fuck you, you fucking bunny. You fucking African pavement ape. The best you ever fucking got is you fucking came out of some fucking booze, dripping out with gonorrhea and syphilis, and you felt there. Dude, you're so like, I hate America, I hate Americans. Americans are so stupid. But you know what? Funny how you're an Uber driver in a fucking America living off of the government take on the very backs of the bears that did it.
Nah, he ain't no Uber driver.
Oh, he's a fucking Uber driver. He picks up at airports. He's a fucking, hey, yes sir, where do you want to go? Oh, here we go. Fucking Mr. Airport driver. Come on, dude. Get that Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla in motion and get fucking going. You're not even fucking Black Diamond Uber driver. You're fucking first.
Car is an old man.
I know, right? Motherfucker.
I just used AI on the PTR. Here's an old man married to this young little underage girl. You're sick, Odin. You're sick.
Odin just likes fingering little kids. I mean, let's go. I mean, he likes kidnapping Christian kids.
This is crazy.
Hold on. Why did you stop? Let me. Hold on, 34. You guys, I will trigger you.
Odie. When you say something like that, first of all, I didn't even know who that applied to, but instinctively, I said to myself, that shit ain't finna hit right.
Cities about that, cities about it.
Odie,
I mean, are you being because it's MAGA like you?
Odie,
Why can you say things about my
how do you expect me to hold somebody back when you say some shit like that?
But you can say shit about me.
Oh yes, I can, you dust bunny. You fucking dirt jungle jumper. I can. You fucking wannabe butt tooth skinny. I can fucking absolutely take your nappy-headed ass. You know what, Odie? I'm gonna make you my bidet. I'm gonna make you lick my asshole clean after every time I shit. I'm gonna eat fucking jalapenos like a motherfucker. You're gonna be begging for me to stop. You know what, dude? That's the only thing you guys deserve. You don't deserve life. You don't deserve fucking money. You deserve AIDS. You guys fucked each other. You fucked fucking monkeys in the mist, and then you fucking brought AIDS to this continent. You guys are dumb shits. You fucking create more problems than it's worth. You can never advance. Nigeria is a shithole country in of itself once you get out of the fucking two cities, and then you guys think, oh, I'm smart. But you know what's really fucking smart? These idiots come over here and cry oppression. They go through our education system and then have the balls to say we're just really smarter than the Americans, when in fact it's our colleges, our teachers, our fucking students who fucking educate your dumb fucking retard asses, especially from a group of people who couldn't evolve beyond the fucking wheel. Take your Mia Khalifa bit.
Matt, I don't want beauty.
Alright, that wasn't me, but let's break it up. Let's
So will you allow me to finish?
No, dude, you talked about my flying fucking motherfucker. Go back and rape your kids.
Hold on, Odin. Let's get away from that for a while and permanently, and we'll come back to finish just in a minute.
Okay, we're gonna stop. If you guys want to DM each other and take it up in the back channels, that would be wonderful. The rest of us don't want to hear any more of your love story. So if we could just move on, I'd appreciate it.
Can I finish? I mean,
No.
We will come back.
It's not fair.
Later, brother.
I didn't stop everybody.
Because I said, I know. It's okay, Odin. It's okay, brother. It's okay.
It's much. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, so.
Now he our brother, right? And after he was talking all that shit about black Americans,
when you try to
now he our brother, right?
I know, right? Fucking shit talk black Americans, and then he's like, oh, brother, please save me from the white man.
But see, Odin.
Hold on.
Odin, let me respond. You asked me a question, Odin. Let me respond. So when you bring color into this, it presents an issue because Brad and I, whether we grew up in the north, south, east, west, or whatever the case may be, the culture is still the same, and we understand that there's certain things you can say, and there's certain things you can't say without dealing with the consequences. And that personal life stance presents itself on the app. So I would never, ever, I don't give a fuck how much I dislike somebody. There are certain things that I know that I will say that'll probably put that person in a position to want to take my life. Therefore, I don't say it. So that's why I said, like, how do you expect me to hold somebody
to me and I shouldn't respond. He tried to shoot me or say he's going to shoot me and I don't care.
I didn't hear him say that until you said. So
now he's telling the police on the curve.
Yeah, but I didn't respond. So hold on. I didn't respond. So which one is worse? Someone says he's going to shoot me. I'm here. So again, I just want to. But this is my point. When I say that,
why are you fumbling? Why are you fumbling? Go back to eating fucking coca leaves and
Odin,
do it. I didn't drink
Odin,
urine as if it's something you're doing.
Odin, this we finna do. We go come back to you. Let that come off a little bit.
I don't get triggered, you know.
That's fine.
Fucking go back into the jungle. Go play with gorillas in the mist.
Worship your.
I'm gonna keep
All right, I appreciate it. Let Alan go, because Alan been patient. It's Alan.
White little boys, you.
Wait, Othello, did you want to say something?
No, go ahead.
It's chaotic right now.
All right, so it'll be, yeah, for real.
Mike can be raping little boys. He's a typical savage.
Wait, who is that?
Wait, isn't that Resistance who said on the stage that a 9-year-old
Mike can be fucking little boys. A typical white savage.
Listen to this, you got
the highest rate of pedophilia in America is by white people. White Anglo-Saxons rape the most children in America.
Brother, I'm gonna have to put you down, brother. Please, brother. Let Alan go ahead.
Yeah, so anyways, to answer your question, the reason why they say that it's our responsibility to take all these motherfuckers in is because they claim the United States unfairly interfered with the internal affairs of their own country. So, I mean, Jesus Christ, in the 80s and 90s, all we heard about was El Salvador and all of these South American countries and all the evil things we did. Yeah, we were trying to keep them from being overrun by the communists. and the power play going on between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War. That's why we were down there. We were down there to not only protect American interests, but to save their own asses from the scourge of communism. And how do they pay us back? By using, and get used to this term, weaponized immigration. And that's exactly what they're seeing. So I don't want to point to Odeon as anyone as unique in his position, because that's exactly what the left does. They use an intellectual argument where he says, well, oh yeah, I believe in closed borders, and yeah, you should send criminals back. But anybody who's here that was allowed in, who took advantage of a system that the left created, well, they get to stay. And what it does is it rewards those criminals, and make no mistake, they are criminals, and allows them to implement a policy of weaponized immigration. So what do you get? In Minnesota, you get the Leering centers and all of the other corruption that goes on, where they're stealing billions of dollars from Americans and sending it back to their countries. So I'm done with that. And the last thing I'll say, Sword, is don't call Odeon Your Highness. The proper term in Nigeria is either Kabisi or, even better, Alake, because that's the term they use for their local leaders, who, by the way, are all corrupt pigs, by the way. So, yeah, call them Alake. That's much better. I'm done.
Do I have
You said a minute, right?
a minute? Yeah, I would like to give the minute to Brad. Brad, go ahead.
Oh shit.
I love this shit, man. This is great. I mean, you've got Alan. There was no lies detected in that statement. There's absolutely none. So you've got these guys like the Odies in here that love talking this shit, love trying to change the cultures, and then they infect like fucking idiots like Resistance, who got on stage and said, a 9-year-old, as long as she's bleeding and she can perform her wifely duties for me. And that's what he was looking for in a mate. So I can't make this shit up. It was facts. There's no lies detected there. Yeah, and these guys always fucking have this weird shit, man. I don't know why we're importing them in the West. I don't know why Canada's doing it. Fucking other countries in South and Central America, they're not importing that shit. They actually remove you. You start fucking around too much down there, they shoot you. So these guys don't even go to the Caribbean. They don't go down to Brazil. They don't go down to South and Central America. They're not going up into fucking Russia. They're not going to China. You know why? Because the rest of these nations out there are saying, oh, fuck no, we don't want your bullshit. Go back to either the jungle in which you were, go stay in that mud hut that you call the fucking house, and don't come over here and be an Uber driver, because we don't have the time or care to sit there and prop your ass up, support you with tax dollars, with fucking economies, and fucking give you free medicine, give you all this shit, and meanwhile you're sitting there saying, oh, I want to kill Americans, I can't wait for President Trump, I want him assassinated, I want to hear all this shit. And you've got these guys, you got the I don't know, the caramel macchiato, like wannabe Boko Harams, like Resistance, and then you've got these fucking Twaco and that want to fucking kind of go through. And then the funny part is about all these fucking Odie lights, these guys always jump on black Americans. All these black Americans, they're like, oh, brother, you're stand with me. Our skin color is the same. They won't fucking bleed for you. You see this every fucking Alero gas station in your neighborhood, every 7-Eleven, every fucking convenience store. All these guys sit up. Watch how they actually treat black Americans. Watch how they treat Hispanic Americans. You know how? Like fucking shit. Like you're beneath them. And then the minute that they're in trouble, the minute they have to be accountable, like stealing $98 billion from taxpayers, creating a Leering center that allegedly operated from 10 o'clock at night until 4 in the morning, which is bullshit, are fucking screaming, oh, it's just racism, we're being oppressed, we're being targeted for, and I'm sitting there going, you know what, get the fuck away from black Americans. Yeah, white people, we have our problems the same way anybody else does,
But you fuckers are just a whole level of fucking racism. You're just like the cowards. You want to sit there in the face and smile and do your fucking little neck dancing, bobbing up and down like a bobblehead. And you fuckers always treat black Americans as if they owe you something. Motherfucker, you enslaved them. You killed their fucking families. You killed their historical tribes. You took their regions, their homes, their assets, and then turned around and sold them to 15 guys in a fucking boat. And then, not even for fucking anything of value, you sold them for beads, mirrors, and fucking trinkets. And then turned around and said, oh, no, it's the white man that did it. The white man came in here. You know what? Thank God the white man fucking conquered Africa. You guys would still be fucking sitting there doing ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. You never evolved to be on the wheel. You fucking idiots. Africa is a shithole fucking continent. The only good part is the parts where you, Boko Haram, can't fucking get into because they shoot your fucking asses. Now I land.
No, I know. So let's do this because we need. So clearly there's an ISO that needs to take place, and we need to go ahead and get this shit out of the way. So what we finna do is we finna let the brother resistance. Yeah, let me set my clock. All right. So we finna put 5 minutes. It's gonna be 5 minutes total because it's probably gonna take the first 2 rounds to get through the shit talking before we actually get to the education. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of peace, and we're gonna go for 5 minutes. All right. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna let resistance get 1 minute. Resistance, and this doesn't go into the 5 minute total. This is just your first minute resistance, and then after that we're gonna do just Brad and resistance. We're gonna do 30 for a maximum of 5 minutes, so that way we can go ahead and get this one out the way.
No, I'm to respond. I'm to speak now. When am I going to speak?
Okay, go ahead and get your.
When you're colonized ass is told to.
Shut up, man. Okay.
So all right, Odie, you got 30 seconds.
Please, I
need to get this out of the way.
Please, I need interrupt.
Let me put the timer on.
Please.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a minute because you.
Give me a minute now. They've said all kinds of things to me, and it's okay.
Okay. I got the clock has started. Go ahead.
Beautiful. So, why would I care about the opinion of an Irish man who killed his wife? Like a man who killed his own wife. Yes, like he.
Dude, you kidnap fucking kids? Don't you like fucking kids? Shit. I mean, you read that off my fucking bio in one of the rooms for like, widows and widowers.
You need to interrupt.
I'll interrupt you all day long. All right. I'll interrupt.
Come on. This is unfair.
All right, Odie, you're gonna have to wait, brother, because
No, man, why is Beamer muting me?
You can't. I just need you to. I need to.
I mean, I get his daddy.
Wait, you said you're going to kill my father.
Are you muting? Like, Beamo, stop fucking muting me.
Wait.
Hold on. Wait. Odie. Listen, Odie. I understand. Odie.
Dude, this guy doesn't have family.
What you expect somebody to say? You said that
He kidnaps kids and fucks them.
All right, Odie.
Don't you have to go deny some children's health insurance again?
No. Listen, no. This is what we finna do.
I mean, fuck, didn't he rape cats?
I'm finna give resistance a minute. Whenever you're ready to stop letting this dick sucking rapist white supremacist start talking, I'm ready. Hold on, wait. Hold on. I heard a lady speak. Who's that?
I want to ask you a question. Somebody can say you should.
No, you can't say shit, dude. Again, go back.
Hold on.
I go back, Odie. Go back, swim, motherfucker.
My friends.
Whoever that lady was, I'm gonna come to you in a second.
What Odin said to start all this. Odin said that he's like superior over all Black Americans and Americans. We are dumb.
I said so. Okay.
He's the ultimate. He's the innovator of this world. Everything that we have is because it's
talking to me.
And that's what
I thought it was resistance term. What the hell?
let's go ahead.
Part of the shit was he said I killed my wife, is what he said. That's what started the show.
That's crazy.
And then resistance when I got fucking a 9-year-old on her period so he could be a wife. Jesus Christ.
And wife, she was a bitch.
Oh shit. Alright, so hold on, wait, we finna do this. Hold on. Hold it, brother. What I need you to do is I need you to either hold tight or I'm about to put you down. Cause this we gotta get this ISO out the way. So you can stay.
For fairness.
I agree.
You fucking best buddies are always calling for fairness. Go back.
Alright.
Go fucking back and get fairness in your own fucking land. Come here and take mothers.
Okay. Alright, just hold tight, Odie. Hold tight, cause alright, so resistance, brother Brad, if you can, please let him get it out the way for a minute and then we're gonna do 30-30. Alright, resistance, whenever you start talking the time
It's hilarious how this white piece of shit from Europe has the nerve to tell these brothers from Africa they're mud huts. It was these disgusting Anglo-Saxon barbarians spitting in bowls and washing their own faces, bringing the plague, diseases from the millions and destroying populations with their dirty-ass fucking ways. These animals used to fuck their own mothers in Europe before fucking civilization came to them. So civilization came from the continents of Africa, the Middle East, all the intelligence, the science, the mathematics, the astrology. We invented it, not you fucking thieving ass white crackers. You guys came begging. Then you guys figured out little ways to manipulate our people because we were caring and loving when we should have never trusted you disgusting white pieces of shit. That's how you got infiltrated. And that's how you fucking stole all of our intelligence, all of our hard work. You motherfuckers didn't even have latrines at the time. You people didn't have sewer systems. You didn't know how to do it. You were pigs. Remember in Europe how you used to shit in baskets and then throw them out your window so your children could go eat it because they were starving, you piece of shit Canadian animals? You're a bunch of fucking bums. You don't contribute shit. Look at the percentage in America, for example. Majority of rapists, child sex pornography, child predators, they are white Anglo-Saxons like Viking Brad, disgusting white terrorist dick suckers. Fuck your dead wife. She was probably fucking your brother because that's what your white bitches do. They don't even want different dick. They just want to fuck your father and brother because they like humiliating, coke-sniffing, dick-sucking, homosexual heroin sniffers like Brad. Fuck Europe. Fuck Canada. You ain't got nothing over there but a bunch of Somalis. That's why you're mad because they use the same crooked system that the white Americans said, hold on, shut this dick suck up. Shut this white bitch up. Fuck your mother.
All right, there we go. We got Brett.
I just want you to be aware that this is the same motherfucker yesterday who sat in this very room and said, if a 9-year-old has her period, she can perform her wifely duties. That's what that motherfucker said. So for everybody fucking listening to this fucking wannabe fucking married child predator that exists in your backyards, for all his shit talk, he sat on a clubhouse stage and said, I want to marry a 9-year-old that's bleeding and have sex with her because she can perform her wifely duties. That's the mental fucking, level that resistance is at. And as far as these fucking idiots too, go back with fucking Odie. We'll put a warhead on your forehead. Don't worry, we'll get to you too. And again, you know what? It isn't a hate crime beating your fucking black ass. I'll show you what a hate crime is. I'll make the Geneva Conventions a laundry list for fucking shit to get done. I promise you, motherfucker. You guys never fucking step up. You hide in the backgrounds. You sit there and fucking never put it on the line. Your balls don't fucking descend. You guys got 2 little fucking ovaries, and that's the only thing you ever fucking lay claim to. The only shit you cling to is you are the loudest about black oppression, and at the same time you're screaming, give me, give me, give me, and then you grift on the fucking backs of black Americans and overall their hard work. You didn't invent fucking everything. You didn't fucking invent shit. You know how I know this? Because you didn't fucking achieve shit. Otherwise, the most resource-rich continent on the fucking planet would have been the major powerhouse.
Resistance is on you. When you start talking, the time will start.
Once again, these white disgusting barbarians from the fucking Caucasus Mountains line out their dick suckers. No. God legislates what's a woman, and if they fit that criteria, that's what it is. Like in places in Africa, but listen to the hypocrisy. Many places in Europe. Those barbarians in Europe, Queen Elizabeth, last time I checked, she was 6 years old when she got married. You white fucking animals were doing the same thing for thousands of years. The only difference is you're carrying it on to modern day, unlike the Muslims. You faggots are the Epstein class, a bunch of white cocaine sniffing, sticking their nose up the Jews' ass, white Canadians. You're French fucking barbarians. No matter of fact, the president of fucking France, Macron, whatever the fuck, his wife's a transgender. She was fucking him when he was 14 years old. You fucking barbarian white people, this is what you do. And once again, he said, I haven't achieved nothing. Last time.
Brad,
Yeah. So again, I know you love getting shit stuck in your ass. So again, this whole idea is that he just admitted on stage that I'm gonna go buy the fucking holy fucking Quran when you toilet paper to wipe your ass with. That's what this motherfucker just said. So again, you know what's funny is that guess what? We have laws against that. We persecute people. Dipshits like him want to revoke laws like that, make it a misdemeanor. Oh, I'm sorry, officer, I didn't know she was 9. I thought she was 30. You motherfuckers just heard him on stage saying it's in the Bible. We can go ahead and do it. It's right. It's under God. Fuck you. Fuck your sky daddy. Fuck your fucking religion and all your fucking bullshit. Go back to New York City, being poor, wearing a purple robe, screaming about how you ought to be able to fuck 9-year-olds. See how long that gets you. Because again, your fucking coward ass wouldn't scream that out of any other place other than grandma's fucking basement while you're fucking living off our social security checks.
Once again, Dick Sucker, New York City, the second most valuable real estate in the world. You Dick Sucker, you can't afford to live here. That's why your broke ass is hiding in Canada. You fucking bum. That's number 1.
Actually, I'm in Texas. You're welcome to come down and try.
Texas, exactly. No state type. Bum. You're a bum. You have to live here where you pay in a white man.
I lived in New York.
$500 for a 6-bedroom. A fucking closet don't cost $500 in New York City. You fucking bum. You a Dick Sucker. You couldn't make it living here. You fucking cocksucker. That's number 2. Number 3 is everyone knows that the white fucking animals here in America, they're the ones, the senators, the congressmen, they're actually pushing legislation to make marriage younger in their states, 14 years old. You're pedophile people, you dick sucker, white Canadians, white Americans, dog ass sniffers. Because you like to lick the Jews' ass. And Puerto Rico have the lowest. You guys have the lowest age of consent at 13. You're fucking skin orange. You're fucking great being eating stick. You put corn in your ass, you dick sucker.
We got an ice.
And you fuck your own priest, Pep.
Alright, Brad, you got a minute.
I get a minute. All right. So I'm gonna share this time with
and if y'all can't sprinkle some education in this so we can.
Okay, great. So we can do this first. I was born, bred, and buttered in New York. I moved to Minnesota, and now I live in Texas. So this dipshit clearly doesn't understand where fucking Canada is. Again, hats off to the education system for the fucking, what are these guys? The Brotherhood Islamic fucking Child Pedos of America. So these guys over here, this Boko Haram wannabe, is fucking like caramel macchiato of the fucking world. Living in New York City and saying, oh, you can't afford to live in New York City. I wonder how many impoverished people live in New York City. Dipshit, we know you're fucking the one that's like fucking stealing milk out of the bodegas. Like we're not fucking stupid, man. We know exactly what type of person you are. You're the one screaming on the street about money, trying to hustle. Your fucking career is cuffing season. The only time you pop your head out in society is when tax season rolls around and you're trying to find some fucking fat, desperate woman to give you her tax return. And you know what? Sometimes it works for you guys. Otherwise, you bitch about it and then sit there and try sell food stamps on the corner for a fucking malt liquor. So we've got that fucking shit figured out. We all know who you are, dipshit.
All right. Resistance.
All right, let's start with the education because once again, this white idiot wants to lie through his dick suckers. Because that's what white people do, but he can't tell the truth. But here's the truth. ChatGPT to anyone. Here, short answer. Texas has far more impoverished people than New York City, mainly because of job opportunities and wealth disparity. That's what this says. So once again, you fucking bum that had to flee New York City because you couldn't cut it here. So you went to Texas to get a low-paying job to pay you $200 a month mortgage, you fucking bum. I spend that on tobacco products a week. You're fucking low life. You can't afford to live here. That's number 1. And number 2 is that I'm gonna give some time to my brother Odin. Go ahead, Odin, get him.
All right, Odin, you got 15 seconds left in your
Get him, Odin. Hurry up. See, I tried, my brother, but anyway.
Suck it in, go ahead. Suck it in,
Vikings family is a bunch of white rapists.
I'm here. Hey, fuck both of y'all, man. We don't rock with pedophiles or motherfucking. Hey, fuck you, bitch. You talking about kids?
All right, last round. Brad, it's on you. 1 minute.
You know what? I'm going to do a favor. Rob, you can take my time, buddy, because I think we get it, right? Resistance is just some guy.
No, I think both of y'all are pieces of shit. I think
that's what you get, Brad, you dick sucker.
Hey, I think both of y'all are pieces of shit. But this is one of the best crash outs that I've heard. Only thing I'm going to yield my time to say is, hey, I don't give a fuck about Nathaniel. All I give a fuck about is getting money and taking care of my kids and coming on this app to laugh at motherfuckers, man. This is hilarious. This is proof that America is a shithole. The whites are in fucking shambles. Black people, hey, y'all know what it is with us, man. Hey, but America is a shithole. It is what it is, man. We got fucking idiots on both sides. This is stupid. This is stupid. We got a war, man, that's costing us billions of dollars per day. At the same time, these same people ran on fucking cutting the fucking deficit. Like, we're idiots. We're about to get to, certain people gonna be paying $9 a gallon in America. Texans are gonna be looking at $4 or $5 a gallon for gas, energy prices. We're fucking idiots. This is what we do. We sit around and we argue about the 1% and how they such, and which one of us getting less shit. Ain't none of us shit. Half of y'all from fucking Ireland and places in Europe, like they said, they couldn't wipe their ass properly. Y'all came about the fucking Black Plague. Y'all didn't come over here as fucking conquerors. Y'all came over here as the indentured servitudes. You motherfuckers ain't descendants from Washington and Jefferson. Y'all descendants from the Hatfields and McCoys and the fucking poor-ass whites, because the bulk of y'all don't have shit either. And the sooner that you poor whites realize that we're all fucked off too, we can kind of get past a lot of the dumb shit in America. But you motherfuckers want to support a war that has absolutely nothing to do with us, and we want to argue about this shit consistently. You boys, I heard you cry about Biden every fucking day, and then you want to tell people they complaining about fucking Trump? Fuck all y'all niggas. Burn orange slab in the streets. Rob Gillette, nigga, one of the coldest niggas to ever come out of Houston.
All right, 1 minute.
Validated by the game, April 22nd, bitch. Look me up, nigga. It's really going down in the South, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck the Irish, nigga.
We gotta go to our
Fuck the
executive.
Balkans. Fuck the Vikings. Fuck all you European niggas. We running on you bitches. We fucking you bitches, nigga.
Hold on, we gotta go.
Fuck all you niggas in Swahili.
We gotta go to our executive producer, Pepe. You got 2
Motherfuckers can't
minutes.
see us or be us.
I don't have anything that important to say at all. I'm just chiming in real quick. But that's it.
Shout out to Rob for sticking his nose up the white man's ass all these years. Fuck the crackers.
Hold on, I just want to say this really quick, and I'm gonna make it quick. It's to the brother submission, just to remind everyone. Whenever you're in doubt about how dumb half of America is, just remember half of the population doesn't know what a woman is. I'm done.
And shout out to Rob for sticking his nose up the white man's ass all these decades, and he finally woke up and he knows now that the Vikings fucked his mother and ancestors.
You from New York, man. You wouldn't know nothing about the struggle, nigga. You can't talk to me, man. Just because you said
I know all about the struggle. I brought a lot of headlines to your state, nigga. I had you black dope-fiend junkies leaning and sucking your dicks off this good old smack, nigga. I know everything about you white fucking animals over here. You motherfuckers are the niggas that was in the house sniffing the white man's ass and shining their boots, nigga. You was never in the cornfields, nigga. You wasn't in the cornfields, motherfucker. You was inside the fucking house. You spraying the fucking plants with a bunch of water, motherfucker. You was shining them boots. You dick sucker.
You're nothing.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, and I really said that the Texas.
No,
the only thing that comes out of Texas is steers and quiz.
Hold on. Yeah, I got a total 2 minutes to get this shit off your chest.
Puerto Ricans versus the blacks. Go ahead.
Well, shout out to the house because at least they had cool lemonade and shade.
Hey, so listen.
Wait. Here's this.
Resistance just admitted on stage that not only does he like chasing 9-year-olds, he was a fucking heroin fucking dealer to the black community. Wow, I mean, shit. Let's talk about that. I used to make $200 a month. I made the white man pay $200. Black man thank you for admitting drug dealing pedophile. Why am I not shocked? The black dude. Why am I not shocked? The black drug dealer are we not surprised? There is something true. All those white guys that scream at you and say you're a fucking N-word and all this shit, you prove them right. Because the white man got to die. Right. The white Anglo-Saxon is the OD. You gave rise to those idiots that sat there and said you're a black man. They don't care about the community. That just want to chase little kids and feel smacked to the whole fucking people. You are a fucking waste. You should.
If it wasn't for him being a drug dealer, he would have never gone to prison and became the next imam like he is now. He's such a beautiful man.
If it wasn't for me selling heroin to your white ancestors, you guys would still be sticking your own dicks in your asses. So thank God for the needle, because white people are a bunch of fucking junkies. And I love the way you guys OD. It wasn't in that you I love watching like that. I love watching Anglo-Saxon fucking had to sit there and like fucking double check on that shit. So this idiot talks about fucking marrying 9-year-olds and believes it can die while he was pumping his own fucking kids in his own community. That's what I want a white nigga to OD. That's what he is. Fuck a white nigga. He doesn't belong on stages. He doesn't belong having a voice.
Alright, fans, we got 60. We got 60. Yes.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna come for you. I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, man. I'm gonna drag my balls over you as I said it. Dude, yeah, I know your mom. Did you feed your mom heroin? Did you feed your mom heroin? I bet you did. I bet you had it. You talked all that smack and said it full well. You're a drug dealing fucking pedophile. You're doing fucking weed. You can't make this shit up. I can tell you this, there's no black American I know that would actually allow you to fucking speak up. That's why I know black men that would fucking kill you right now. Open your fucking mouth. They don't give a fuck. Dude, all you talk about is marrying 9-year-olds yesterday, and now you're talking about drugging out your own community, and then you're talking about it. You are just this type.
Alright. Hopefully we had a chance to get that shit out. Would definitely like to swing back to the title of the room. We have a brief intermission for those of you who came in the room. This is how we get down. Sometimes we gotta just get it off our chest. So if everyone could please scroll and look at the title of the room. And whoever would love to comment.
Sword, I'd like to talk, please.
Okay, whoever.
Yes, sir.
He didn't even finish saying what he was saying. Jazzy, shut your ghetto gaggers. Okay, we're trying to have a serious room.
Shut your fucking ass up, Pepe. You bitch ass old Mexican.
He's
a gay Mexican on top of that.
Yep, super gay Mexican, for sure.
I just want to get to the top of this. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the stage, Dr. Jasmine.
No disrespect. You're good.
Thank you so much.
May I proceed?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Thank you. Good morning, or wherever you guys are at, afternoon. With Trump and Iran, look, I hate it. Personally, it's fucking the stupidest fucking thing ever. I mean, if you guys know that I think he's a crazy person. We have confirmed reports of an F-15 shot down, 2 pilots missing. Search and rescue mission is on the way right now. Iranian TV outlets or news outlets are showing pictures of the pilot's chair, seemingly to indicate they're captured. And then Trump comes out just like fucking 20 minutes ago. I swear to God, the guy goes on Truth Social and says 3 more days, and the straight of our views, we're gonna
question mark. What the fuck is this guy talking about? This is our commander-in-chief. Literally had just been briefed that, we have 2 service members potentially deceased, and he's putting out the dumbest shit that a child would put out with regard to those service members. They deserve it. Fuck those service members.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Christian members are fucking insane to me. It's just, guys, man, as an American who loves this fucking country, what the fuck are we doing? Thank you.
Open mic.
I just want to say, fuck those service members. They deserve it.
And go fuck your ass, dude. Put that mic back up your ass and start screaming into it.
I hope their families cry for 10 years.
I'm you drug dealing pedo. That's all you are. You're a drug dealing fucking pedo.
Hey,
you're a drug dealing pedo.
White colonizer.
Come on, yeah. Let's go back to the title.
If you're gonna be an honorary Texan, you gotta conduct yourself decently. Resistance, my apologies, brother. I shouldn't have came at you.
I fucks with you, Rob. I fucks with
folks. It's all good. But look, where we at with it, man, is this, man. Trump is an idiot. We've stressed this for multiple years. Now you guys are really seeing the actual facts. I get that you looked at the policy that Trump brings forth. And for most conservative people, Trump brought forth policy that they never thought they would see, i.e. seeing Roe vs. Wade overturned, certain things like that. His conversation about transgenders playing sports, which is really not a real thing when you look at the numbers. When you talk about the border, you feel me? He was able to articulate some things for Americans that, hey, it seems this way. You coming out of COVID, lockdown, you feel me? A lot of white Americans never felt like they civil liberties ever been infringed on. Y'all never been able to do shit as Americans, but exist. Y'all never that. Y'all never the fucking government. When we've been telling y'all that the FBI was corrupt for almost 100 years, now y'all saw the corruptness of it. All of a sudden, y'all want to run with it. So it's like, it's weird. But look, in terms of this war, I'm going to stress to y'all, this is pointless. This does nothing for our standing amongst the globe. This is a war for Israel. Anybody want to fight me over that, that's fine. This is a war for Israel. That's what it is. Look who funded Trump. Fuck the Mavericks owner.
And I don't want to say so everyone think I'm just trolling. I don't want any of the United States servicemen to lose their lives for no reason. I pray for their families. I feel
that's a little hard after saying fuck the servicemen and being a drug dealing pedo. Like you can't do that. You can't sit there and say I want to fuck 9-year-olds and then I'm grateful for dealing drugs in my community and then fuck servicemen, fuck their needs, hope they all die, and now you want to fucking backpedal and try to act like it. Own it with your chest, pussy. Own that shit with your chest.
I am. When I
you don't own shit, dude. You're a typical fucking wannabe. You're a wannabe fake fucking fucking guy again. Pussies all the way around. I call it. I can smell it on you. Anyway, you got that fear. You're a fucking coward. You fucking gay shit with your life. That fucking serve jail and deal drugs and try to pick up 9-year-olds.
Okay, we moved on from this. We're gonna get back to a topic. Since I had to listen to this bullshit, this fucking bullshit, nasty, toxic, poison, just horrible darkness. Let's talk about some good shit now. Okay. Let's see. I love the mute button. Okay.
Viking's wife got fucked by 2 Africans.
Can I say something? So no, not when I'm speaking. We're just gonna wait. We got a couple topics. This is what we're gonna look at today. So one, it looks like 22 states are filing, Democratic-led states are filing lawsuits. I'm guessing against, I guess it would be Trump. He signed an executive order recently about, it had to do with voting. So there's like this, it's a mail-in voter order. And now we have, it started with 1 or 2, I think maybe DC, Pennsylvania, not sure, but they're trying to block this now. And it has to do with, the executive order says that the federal government is going to compile the list of confirmed U.S. citizens that are able to vote and that are federally there has to be, they're going to use federal data to verify the eligibility, and then they're going to require some type of system. And you could read, I read the executive order. It was difficult for me to make sense of. I'm not the smartest, okay? If you could go to the White House press releases, and it talks about it, and if you read through it, but it's basically like they want to develop a system for the USPS to deliver ballots only to the voters on the approved state ballot list. And also there's like, I don't know if it's like going to be like a QR code or a tracking or something specific to make sure that the ballot gets to the home and whatever else. But anyway, the idea is that this is an argument of whether the president can unilaterally make, affect state election rules. So is this something that the president, do you support this? So we have 22 states right now that are upset about this. The order is going to tell the rest of the states, because I mean, we could go over the reasons why. You guys would know why, but ultimately this is a federal versus state thing. So we have that to talk about. We also can talk about, what else? The pharmaceutical, there's some new tariffs on pharmaceutical stuff. Who knows something about that can talk a little bit about that. There was Trump just ordered some new tariffs on specifically certain type of branded drug imports that could hit 100% unless the manufacturers either cut the U.S. prices or they take the offshore production and move it into the United States. Companies that only move some of the production will face lower tariffs, but like other, I think it's steel, aluminum, and others, they're still going to face, like, I think, well, we already talked about that, but ultimately that's something we have to talk about. So when you tariff drugs, you're, going into something else. So do you support this? Or what's going on with the tariffs? Does anybody have anything to talk about? What else? There was, I looked up the press releases for today at the White House. Interesting, some Easter stuff that they released. Really cute. Trump is adorable with his little wife talking about some Easter shit. They printed that out. And there was also some stuff about some job reports. The March payrolls rose 178,000 to 108 cents. So it's a big percent gain a big gain in a 15-month period. So unemployment rate is falling. I guess they have it at about 4.3% right now. So that's something else we could talk about. Obviously, we have Iran.
Can you just stop throwing like 10 topics and just pick one?
Beamer, you didn't like when we got free play day in class in school.
I said I can speak about it.
Hold on. I understand.
Beamer, you didn't like when we got free time in school, didn't we?
Well,
you were the one that said, teacher, can we keep reading?
I gave a bunch of time to decide what you want to talk about.
I'm not going to talk about it for long. I can mention a thing about the pharmaceuticals, right? Here it is. I don't know if people don't miss this type of stuff. These type of when he speaks about it, the administration speaks about what happened with these drugs. Other countries, when the pharmaceuticals was like setting their price, and talking about NATO or allied countries, right? They told the pharmaceutical companies like, hey, we're not going to pay that. Why don't you just lower that price, and you can make up the other profit to America. You can charge them a lot of money, but give us the drugs for a low cost. And that's exactly what's been happening. We've been getting effed over since sideways for a very long time. And Donald Trump is
Nathan,
about
you left off a part of that.
I'm not listening.
No, I'm not interrupting you. You just left off the other part where poor nations were selling drugs under the table, or we call it international sourcing in the industry, and they sell their drugs to Americans, which, okay, you're not sure of 100% of what you're getting. To Nathan's point, there's a multi-layered facet on it, and people are trying to go outside of the U.S. or other premier world countries that have strict controls, such as Ecuador, to go buy pills and think somehow or another that pill will do the same thing. And it's not. And to Nathan's point, as a nurse, he sees those cases because we're seeing a rise in the complications from those drugs that people are trying to outsource to like fucking places like Micronesia, and it's just not working for you.
Yeah, so, yeah, that, what he said. But yeah, man, I think that, I don't know, man, a lot of the things that's happening, Democrats, they was pushing for tariffs for a very long time, is for to protect Americans. A lot of the stuff he's doing, and when you see old rhino Republicans against him, fighting against this man, and I don't know, man. I don't hate anybody, and I think that I didn't even vote for Trump, but I don't see a lot of other presidents doing what he's doing, trying to protect Americans, trying to.
Hey, hold on a minute. Hey, Nathan, I don't want to. Rob, fucking stop talking like you're gonna fucking rape Monica. Like, just shut the fuck up. Stop writing that shit in the chat. Or what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Stop fucking talking to her like that. What the fuck are you? I tell you what, dude, you fucking rapist. I know who this is. This is that little rapist guy.
What you gonna do?
That's that little rapist guy.
One thing you're never gonna hear in the same.
Dude, stop fucking talking to her like that, dude. What the fuck? I ain't gonna shut the fuck up because again, all you're doing is sitting there acting like creepy as fuck, trying to sit there and act like you're gonna rape her. Who the fuck are you? You should be down there with resistance, the two of you. Fucking damn. They are the poorest excuse for representation of America, black men, and men in general. You're the motherfucker that would be like sitting there stabbing the girl in the fucking subway car. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You fucking wannabe fucking rapist. Stop that fucking shit, dude. You fucking creepy ass. Man, you and resistance should go back to your heroin fucking parties and jerking each other off, trying to pick up 9-year-olds. That's not the extent of your fucking intellect, you fucking piece of shit. You dumb fucking piece of fucking ass. Anytime, dude. I'll tell you what, I'll meet you up any fucking time. But don't fucking talk to her that way. Who the fuck are you? Fucking rapist. Fucking, like Jesus.
If y'all hear a man that they been saying killed his wife for stupid,
dude, you're just disgusting.
Don't ever put no rapist tag.
Dude, you fucking shit.
Ass white boy.
Fucking dumb shit.
Talking about rapist,
you fucking disgusting. You're just a fucking disgusting. Like, dude, you want to talk about disgusting? You're sitting there going after. Like, I argue with her all the time. But you fucking want to rape her? You're like fucking sick fuck, dude. Like, it didn't take you long to read that shit.
Fucking faggot.
And then you're just like fucking there, and then you delete your own, or whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit, you fucking coward. You fucking pet faggot piece of shit. Dude, I love it. I love it when you get your ass beat by a whole group of men, and then you cry racism, and then we find out the truth because you're on fucking whatever social media platform crying about how you got fucking jumped by some big burly white guy and it was racist. And then you find out that you were fucking attempting to rape some fucking girl, and then they dragged your face in the mud and everybody looks stupid. The best part I love about that shit is dumb motherfuckers like you who go out on I-10 corridor thinking you're all fucking hot in your little fucking elbow down fucking Honda, Hyundai, or whatever the fuck it is you're driving, and you can't even fucking make fucking right this shit. Fuck you. Go back to Jesse Crockett's district. Go do your fuckings there and stay the fuck away from other people. Fucking hate running to rape fucking women. Literally, Boko Haram, you should fucking bring back crimes. You fucking
and I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Dude, you see like the worst of the worst representation of fucking Americans are up on the stage right now. You got resistance, you got Rob, and all of these guys wanting to fucking do that shit. Fucking leave her alone, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? Fucking hate, fucking rapist, sick fucks. Fucking raping, fucking sick fucks. Go back to your fucking dark side in your little circle jerk rooms talking about how the black man's so important that I can fucking stick my dick in any woman and she'll love it, whether she wants it or not. You fucking sick, disgusting fuck. Fucking A. Anybody out? No, I'm gonna fight you. Don't look for help. They ain't gonna help you. They ain't gonna stand up for you. They ain't gonna fucking stop me. Not here. I'm the one in front of you. I'm the fucking wall that's coming down on your fucking bitch ass. Fucking A. Fucking rapist. Man, you know what? I hate fucking idiots like you so much. I really do. I wish you fuckers served so I could have just shot you in the back as you were fucking running away from the fire. Because you don't fucking have shit to offer. You dumb fucks. Dude, fuck that.
I appreciate it. We're gonna move on. I thank you for pointing that out. Hold on. hold on, Rob. We're not going to be talking to women in the chat in any weird way. If you would please control yourself. If you want to message people in the back channels, that's up to you. That's not what we're going to do right now.
What we're not going to do is let Brad make the word rape in my name than anything. I'm joking with that nasty, disgusting pig, Monica. So anybody even motherfucking suggesting
Joking about fucking raping a woman, you fucking sick fuck.
I didn't say
fucking
nothing.
sick fuck.
Now you're lying, you fucking
You
faggot.
sick fuck.
Now
You
you're
are a
fucking
sick
lying.
fuck. You're a
Show
sick
me a
fuck.
raping comment.
You fucking sick
Show
fuck.
me, KK.
Fucking sick fucking bitch. You are
Show me a raping comment.
bitch.
No, you lying, you faggot bitch.
Yeah, you dumbass. Fucking go hang yourself in a tree, motherfucker. Blame it on fucking white people. Go hang it out. Go hang it out there.
It's like no white man.
Yo, no, what we're gonna do? I'm standing right here. You don't tell me what to do. I take from you. I take from pieces of shit that like you. Motherfuckers who belong in jail. They belong in a box. They 4x4 fucking cells standing all fucking day long. Maybe you can hear a bird sing. That's about it. Fucking A, you vacuuming fucking piece of shit. Dumb fuck.
Maybe I could bring us back and we could maybe be done with the ghetto-ness.
If you have any,
amazing. Three fucking black men talking about raping kids and raping women all fucking on the same day. You make this shit up.
Nobody said nothing even remotely close to nothing like that. All right. We got a new chimpery on the stage today. Zip and chill on your bitch ass. Every room. Zip and chill.
Trump said that he was going to...
I don't like disrespect. I mean, come on. We want to go back, please. Please, if we can just move on. I understand everything was said that needs to be said. Can we just move on, please? I would like somebody to tell me about the tariffs, what they think about the tariffs on the pharmaceutical. Is this something that we should be doing? Would you tell me about what you think about us trying to sue Trump? 22 states is trying to sue Trump, telling him that he's down with his fucking rocker with this overreaching federal reach into the state's authorities to dictate how to control the election.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
Do we want Okay, guys, this is enough. You guys are jumping out. We need it enough.
Pepe, mother room.
I don't care what that cracker says to you, okay? You need to quit acting like a chimp.
You a clown too, bitch. In this whole sucking these white cocks, bitch. Fuck you, nigga.
The Galleria.
So here's the thing. I think that Trump saying 2 days ago that he was going to bomb Iran back into the Stone Ages. You know, anyone who's been saying that this war will never escalate, that we weren't going to see boots on the ground, I hope that you now can take that back, understanding that we will see boots on the ground. This war has escalated. This war is a war now. We're going to see a snuff film sooner or later of a pilot who's going to be begging for his life while potentially getting beheaded by Iran.
I heard one of them just got found.
One of them did get found. The other one seems like he is in possession of Iran by Iranian troops. It seems like, and if that's the case, and I pray for his life. But I just hope that Americans, MAGA supporters, can now finally see, maybe pull the scales from their eyes, and realize that we are going to be in a war. Not for a month, not for a few months, but for a few years, and potentially as long as we were with Afghanistan and Iraq, and be there for over a decade. And all of that, whether or not you are agreeing with the aggression that we've shown Iran, I think we can all agree that America should not be in any form of the Middle East for another decade, waste trillions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of American lives destroyed because of it, and we really don't see anything because of it. So,
And I gotta follow.
Fat, movie-eating fuck, like Mark Levin, and he's like saying, "Oh, we are MAGA." Dude, the guy was a never-Trumper. So was Ben Shapiro. So were all of the neocons. They all fucking hated him. Now like, the people that were like basically his enemies on the right are now like the ones that are like being his champion. I mean, that should say something. I mean, this is bullshit, and like, I did not vote for this shit, and it's silly. Went from we go to kill Khomeini to we go to finish their nuclear shit. It's like, what nuclear shit? Oh, there's 400 kilograms. Then it's like intercontinental ballistic missiles. And now it's I don't even know what the fuck they're doing now. I mean, this is just bullshit. This is, at this point, it's like this war. It's already gone on too long. Personally, we should never even fucking gone there. But we get to hear all of the you hear a lot of the magatards that are just totally cheering this on, and people that have very special interest in the outcome of Iran losing power.
Well, and Pepper, what we see a lot is a lot of Gen Xers, a lot of boomers who never, especially late boomers and Gen Xers who never actually served. A lot of them are like, well, I served, but none of you actually served in war. A lot of you were during peacetime. A lot of you never saw combat. A lot of you never saw your brothers die. And so for
a lot of the Xers and the older millennials, they did that. That would
no. The younger generations, majority of military people who are in the military did not.
The military doesn't go into war.
Fuck you, Brad. We ain't living in
but the fighting, interpersonal fighting, no more.
Yeah. And so, majority of these people, they never see combat. A lot of these people never see combat. A lot of these people, but then they scream that we need to go to war. And again, they'll say, well, I served, and then in my opinion matters more than yours. But you never actually served in combat. You never saw brothers die. You did the desk job. You didn't do anything actually special. So I think that we need to realize that when these people decide to critique and comment about the war, and they say, well, I served, did you really serve, or did you just sit at a desk?
They sat at a desk. And then they wasn't giving, they act like they was making the decisions came down, they was told what to do for the most part. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I said earlier a while back about these type of people. They put themselves on some high totem pole, but they was making decisions on who to hit here, who to hit here. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Actually, the CIA have more critical intelligence than a foot soldier. I'm just saying. I mean, if they're part of the CIA, I'd probably listen to some type of high commander, some type of general, some type of shit like that. And then they have credence, but or specifically a combat operation they was involved in. But this is the fact that they're just in the Army and they passed the ASVAB test barely. That is to give them some type of genius. You got it.
So we have President Trump released yesterday the fiscal budget request for the fiscal year 2027 budget request. He's asking, he has a $1.5 trillion request for defense for 2027. That's a $500 billion increase from 2026. I wonder why. I'm not making any inferences. I'm just letting us talk about this. It says in the budget, and that there's a full. I'll link it if you guys want to go through it. Let's see how many pages this is. That's 92 pages, but you could cut to, the index gives you an opportunity to go right to what you need to. So here we have, it's including a 1.1 trillion in base discretionary defense spending, plus requests for $350 billion in additional mandatory funding for things like munitions and the defense industrial base. The interesting thing is that there's also a 10% proposal for a 10% cut in non-defense discretionary spending, which is going to be about $73 billion. Let me see what else here. So, and I wanted to ask Keegan, Keegan's on the phone, but it seemed like Trump was pretty, we know he has an ego, and he had made it a point in his speech the other night to mention that we had only been in war for 32 days. And I'm wondering, do you think that he's trying to get out in a next, do you think his ego is worth, because this is going to be something that we're all going to point back to. 32 days, and then what, is it going to turn into a year? Right? He had made it a point to go through the other wars and how many years they each lasted. So I feel that we might potentially be up against, which is a good thing, his ego to get out of this sooner. But I'm curious, what do you think? Do you think we're going to get out sooner, or what do you think the time frame is? Keegan thinks it's going to be for the rest of the year. This budget proposal doesn't give me too much.
I don't think anybody knows.
The budget came way before the war started. Last time I checked, it came months ago to 1.5 billion budget. And the tariff, Trump using these tariffs, it should have been happening a long time ago against China. And now since it haven't happened, now China's building the biggest military the world has ever seen. They actually produce so many ships. I mean, we might produce 1 or 2 per year. They produce a lot every month. Like, we're way behind the 8 ball, when it comes to military posture. And China has aligned itself with another superpower. That's Russia. So now we have Russia and China in cahoots. Biden drove Russia into China's hands with this situation of Ukraine. That's how bad the situation was in Ukraine, in the failure of Biden and Kamala in the Democrat administration, to be honest with you. China is right now manufacturing advanced nuclear weapon sites. It's in the news yesterday. You can go look it up. Look up the amount of submarines they're making right now. So in the past, you look at how fast they're building up the military. In the next 3 years, it's going to be astronomical. And combine that with an ally like North Korea and Russia, so they've been sharing military technology for a long time. China's been stealing our military secrets, hacking us for over a decade. They've been doing this. First generation Chinese Americans have been caught leaking intelligent information and secret documents from submarine, from our Navy bases, and sent it to China. And this was like 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And now we look at the mass production of submarines and advanced submarines. They have stealth fighter jets. This is people need to really wake up. The threat is China and Russia. In combination, they have the biggest military in the world, China and Russia. And if they unite with them, with North Korea, that's an immense threat. Extremely threatening. That's what I'm saying. But go ahead.
It looks like our poll up top, it looks to me like that's reflecting almost, not exactly, but it's pretty damn close to what the national polling is on this war. It's kind of interesting. This room is reflecting the...
That is interesting.
Or unless I'm wrong, is anyone else?
Yeah, I don't know. Make sure if you haven't voted, please vote so we could look at this. This is interesting.
I don't have the updated version of Clubhouse, so can you all tell me what the poll says and what the results are?
Basically, 40% think it's justified, 50% say it's not justified, and then the remaining 12% is saying, I don't know.
And
okay, I'll put my vote in the chat.
I'm gonna say this last part about China and Russia. When Ukraine war started, China is supporting and saved Russia for economic collapse when this war started. We put sanctions on Russia. It was China who started to increase buying Russian oil. They didn't have to do it. Keep in mind, they was getting cheap oil from Venezuela for an extremely discounted rate. So China didn't help Russia support itself. Actually, China started delivering Chinese cars to Russia. They took advantage of the situation and created unlimited treaty with Russia after the Ukraine war popped off. So putting pressure on China, taking out Venezuela, taking out Iran is hurting China. So they can't afford to continue to help Russia. Iran can't continue to help. Right? Iran is out the door right now. So no more drones, no more thousands upon thousands, 10,000 over 10,000 or more drones going to Russia to fight Ukraine. No more financial support from China to support the ongoing war against Ukraine. Because just remember, the war is still going on right now in Ukraine and Russia. And it can spiral out of control. And you're talking about people, oh my God, the military is going to Iran. If that war spirals out of control in Ukraine and it pops over to Poland, that's going to initiate World War III. And everybody's going to be drafted. The first day it happened, immediate draft will happen. Everybody's going to be drafted. So, I mean, this is how serious, this stuff is serious. But, go ahead.
Yeah, Nathan, did you hear about the Target? There's an article in Reuters. It says U.S. targets Chinese chip making with proposed export restrictions on ASML and others. Basically, to go into the AI race type situation. We're looking. The FCC is blocked a bunch of new tech models, right? You have they're proposing banning more imports of other Chinese telecom and surveillance firms equipment from these Chinese from the Chinese telecom and surveillance firms. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. China, we should block China has this thing, right? They are very intelligent and conniving and slick. They're not our friends. They will corner the market. They will say, oh, okay, you have a company. They will give a massive amount of money to a Chinese firm just to take you out of business intentionally. The government's doing this. They're waging war on multiple fronts. And that's what they've been doing it for a long time. And also, too, look at how many secret
That's what Microsoft does. That's called competition.
Lester, calm down. I know you're excited. Look how many secret pharmaceutical laboratories that was founded in California in this country. They've been doing it so long. This is very concerning. And also, too, the Biden administration told the Chinese government, saying, hey, please stop manufacturing so many solar panels. You're flooding the market. No shit. That's their intention. With partnership with their government to flood the market. It's a reason why BYD is a top electric car maker right now. Because it's not BYD making a phenomenal product. No. It's the government pumping them up to take out us in our competition. They want to eliminate our jobs, make us weaker, and poison us. Poison us at the same time. They send fentanyl chemicals to Mexico in the cartel to ship it to here. They're doing so many things, and guess what? It's no secret. It's 100% controlled in China. Nobody leaves China unless they get permission. Full stop. So they are waging these little wars against us, effing us over. They've been doing it for a very long time. And also, too, they're building up. Calm down. They're building up military islands for over 10 years. They're waging. When people are like, oh, it's natural. They sent just last month a naval fleet to surround Taiwan, right? They're just being such nice guys. No, they're sign in your face. It's obvious in your face. They're trying to do the world. They're doing things in South America, South Africa, and it's not for friendship.
Nathan, do you know what? Does anybody know? Can anyone give us a quick education on what ASML is, and then what the significance of all this is? Because it seems like this is like I said, the article is U.S. targets Chinese chip-posed export restrictions on AML and others. So what the heck is ASML? You could look it up quick, Google it, right? It's a Dutch company that makes the majority of the world's chip-making machines. But this is the thing, I don't understand what the significance is of this. Does anybody have any, can somebody offer some education to explain all the connections of why the U.S. wants to focus on ASML and specifically China to these machines? Because if this is a Dutch company, someone make this sense.
Sense. Somebody talk other than Bima.
Well, from my understanding, something going on still by the deep ultraviolet machines to China. I mean, look, it's multiple countries that this ain't the first time. Canada actually tried to sell China a helicopter, military grade helicopter engine so they can put it in their attack helicopters in China. So China is out here trying to increase, right now it's an AI war in manufacturing. It's pretty much like a secret Cold War against China right now, to be honest with you. I heard about these things many years ago, but that's what's added. Trump is not talking about it. Biden, they talk about it, but that's secretly what's happening. It's like a Cold War against China. We do not want them to increase their chip manufacturing, which it direct links to AI. Whoever wins AI will be supreme, to be frank, right? Right now, we're kicking their ass right now. So we're going to minimize. They're getting their GPUs. That's what's happening. Good. They don't care about. You see, Chinese people don't care about our jobs. They don't care about stealing your intellectual properties whatsoever. They don't care about you losing everything. They will laugh at you. They don't care, especially the regime. They don't care. And they've been cheating since day one. So, man. Continue to do it. Drop more tariffs on them. Continue to pull more jobs away.
That's not quite true right there.
I know it's not completely.
The extreme ultraviolet chips that come out of the Netherlands.
You can't speak truth, bitch.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. Keep arguing and trying to fucking attack women. These
sack of shit.
EU chips that are actually going to China. The rest of the nations agreed with it because of the advanced chip technology they actually provided. And so a lot of the NATO, including a good portion and significant portion of the UN, does not want to give China the access to it. They've been bitching about this for a while, but they do make up 65% of the purchases of the lower end for lithography. So these guys are just not giving the top tier products that China wants because, to some credit, Nathan's right, they can't develop their own, which is why everybody, when they say, I fear China, but for some reason they have to get those advanced technologies from other nations, and when they're restricted, China utilizes a wave of student immigrants, which is what's actually happening. We have it here in the U.S. We restrict Chinese students into college programs and education and trade facilities and employment sectors, and now you have some of Europe actually partaking in that same measurement to restrict it, because we're aware that they're just coming here to learn the technology, steal it, bring it back up. We've kind of tampered down on that for a long time, and China's about these to help advance their weapon systems, their tactical advantage, and we just really don't want them to have access to that because we know that they'll sell it off to somebody like, I don't know, Iran or some other third world fucking nation that really doesn't need to have it. Well, actually, I would say fifth world nation.
So we're blocking Chinese products from coming into the UN, and is that?
We restrict certain types like Huawei and certain technologies to come to U.S. because they have a propensity for spying and taking information, and it's not your information, even though that's the one that gets the biggest angle. It's It's more along the line of some of our sectors, like our engineering sector, and for nuclear power. Some of our areas for military defense contracting. Like, people don't realize that a lot of the firms you work on in the country may actually be a third party or tertiary resource for DoD, and you may be working on a broader application that may go to a global defense system or something along those lines, and so they do not want the importation of technology to be used in certain sectors of our economy.
So the thing about the cell phones is I am actually talking to you on a Chinese cell phone, but it's under a different name. It's not under Huawei. It's under Blue smartphones. And guess where it comes from? Israel. Isn't that amazing?
Just hold it in your lap.
And you lose 1,500 sperm, and you only have 2.5 billion seconds to live. So everyone's born a billionaire. The real question is, when you come to Clubhouse, how much time are you willing to spend to listen to people repeat this for years?
I think you'd be the professional. Okay, so we're trying to, we want to block. So what is it doing when we're blocking the data from coming? No, not the data. The machines from coming into us. It's because they're mining our information, or is it because as they develop the better product,
they steal the product and they ultimately undermine American businesses. Surprisingly, I don't think Trump is wrong on his stance on China. I think he's wrong on the tariffs around the world, but I don't think he's wrong on his stance on China. I actually think there's an issue that we don't talk about, which is the potential for internal issues from China with all the espionage things that we know about them. I'm not so much worried about their military, any of that. Yeah, maybe somebody would be dumb enough to strike us, but that strike back gonna end your fucking country. So yeah, so think about that. But I am concerned about internal things, man. All of the people that come when they talking about, even though I don't like this lying sack of shit anymore, he ain't lying about anything he just said in regards to them stealing property, intellectual property. Nathan actually wasn't lying either. I agree with them totally. So in the simplest form as I could put it to you, Beamer, it undermines American businesses, it undermines American citizens, it undermines the American worker. As much as people enjoy the cheap prices that we get from ordering products in China, that's ultimately why we're having some of the issues we have today. So I'm sure you guys will be surprised to hear that I'm actually not against Trump's stance on China. I'll shut up for now. Baseball, hey, a ghetto's gonna beat your bitch ass too. It's the
Money to feed your kids and fuck everything else, right?
Hey, Alistair, we know that your mom is on welfare. We know that you don't have much. You're a waste of being a white person. So
shut up. White people, black people, you dumb motherfucker. We talking about international geostrategic affairs, not race identity.
Well, unfortunately, stupid Alistair, you brought in anything that was unnecessary. My submission was centered around my belief that Trump isn't wrong on his views on China, and actually in agreement with the lying-ass Brad and Nathan. So you brought that in anyway.
So let me ask: is this trade-off though? I mean, like, is there something else that we could do? I think banning the products from coming into the country, period, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. If these are supposed to be like tech products that could make it into our country the cheapest, right? That means that they're going to be more available to Americans, and then we're going to have
It's strategic. Samsung is the world's #1 manufacturer, and they're our partner in South Korea. They're also one of the world's largest military industrial complex manufacturers. They make fucking sonic fighter jets, for God's sake. Samsung, your cell phone, they make fighter jets. So it's strategic. And the Chinese are merciless. They copy us, they clone us, they surveil us. They have one 2.2 billion people actively working to clone the world, to optimize. These people are relentless engineers. And so as Americans, we have to be super intelligent and far more strategic than they are. And that means being radical. Because the Chinese, like the former speaker said, they allowed Russia to stay alive. We could have ended this Russian bear that plagues the world. And Vladimir Putin could have been put in the grave, so Zelensky, Voldemort, could have ruled this is so ridiculous. America is so hyper-reactive and so involved. We need to decompress and not continue this international regime-changing police operations. It's insane. But you know what? Humpty Dumpty can't be put back together again. And Iran, we cracked that egg, so let's make an omelet.
So you're saying that they're so dangerous that not only would they're taking our information and farming us, but they could even be planting stuff inside of their equipment that they're selling to us, and then
Exactly.
potential
Exactly.
interfere in what not the data. What if they control, when they talk about the worry? I just saw some article the other day about the cars. It said something about you no longer control your vehicle, and it had an article about the manufacturers keeping tags on the cars or something when you lease, when you rent a car or buy a car that's on some sort of loan. And
you know where to come pick it up when you stop paying the bill.
Yeah.
In terms of but to keep going forward, this is
what I'm saying.
infantry tactics.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes the only way to go is directly into fire, and that's the only choice for survival. And that's the route we've taken.
And that's pretty much where I'm at with it, because as much as I'd like to think that we should bring manufacturing back to America, it's not gonna happen. Not in the way that we romanticize. Seriously, we've gotten to a point where it's literally cheaper for me to order for my small business. It's cheaper for me to order 1,000 to-go order plates from motherfucking Vietnam or China than it is for me to run down the street and pick it up, or even order it from somewhere in America. That's weird to me.
It's not cheaper, and that's the weird part, because we're paying for increased military complex of $500 extra billion, and we're paying for the lack of jobs. You see, I get what you're saying, but when we first started sending a massive amount of jobs, and you look this stuff on video too, right? You see all these Chinese people working their little hands off in these factories, right? People jumping off buildings and they're making all the iPhones. It's not like that today. They have once America realized, hey, wait a fucking second, your prices are going up and you have dark factories. What is dark factories? They have this automated, robotic factories now. It's a famous YouTube video about a Chinese lady. They was like, how do you feel about your coworkers? She was like, what coworkers? I'm the only person here working on all these robots. All her coworkers were laid off. And BYD, most of BYD car manufacturing is all automated and robotic. So, and they, it's electric. It's the number one electric car company. From China. It's not Tesla. That's the number one globally in the world. It's BYD. They're in Mexico. I remember when I first started living in Mexico, going back and forth to the United States. I used to see and this hits home, right? I used to see so many American cars down there. They was driving Mazda, other American cars. And then after about 2 years, I started seeing strange cars. Like, what the hell are these cars? And it was a huge dramatic change. They stopped buying our cars and started buying the Chinese electric car companies and Chinese cars. Okay. It's cheaper. It's cheaper because their government, this may be this. If your government tells you, hey, you got this.
We don't need that explanation. So here, check this.
So fast forward.
I found this article. So the manufacturers just proved they own your car more than you do. I'm only going to read the first paragraph. German drivers who purchase Lexus vehicles expecting full access to their climate and remote convenience features recently learned less about modern car ownership. Features they paid for and relied on were suddenly restricted or unavailable due to regulatory compliance, connectivity limitations, and software control. No broken parts, no outworn hardware, just a digital change that altered how their vehicle functioned.
Yeah, so the price to pay is that we did this. America, unfortunately, made a massive mistake and miscalculation. We created the biggest military and adversary that we have ever seen, and that's China. They do have 1.3 billion people. They have a huge, massive. There are 2 million active troops right now. That's the biggest troop military in the world. I think we're about 1.2 million. There are 2 million as we speak right now. So we did this. The price, we will pay the price maybe with our lives. This situation that's happening across the world, Russia, we're paying a heavy price for this. Job loss. When somebody loses their job, guess what? They go to government assistance, increase taxes.
The only way we're going to go into direct conflict with the Chinese is if they hear people like resistance. Then they'll have justification to actually wipe us off the planet, in my opinion.
Well, they use propaganda, and that's it. We even talked about that. The Chinese pump so much propaganda to have we fight each other, to create chaos in the civil war. They want us to go to war with each other. They're pumping billions upon billions of dollars in dark money so we fight each other. It don't matter what the cause is as long as we're fighting. If you want to fight me, then you get some money from China. If I want to fight you, I'm going to get some money from China. It's this dark money. People don't even know where this money's coming from. But we're up there fighting each other. And we're hurting ourselves.
The Chinese can be easily manipulated and hypnotized, and that's what they do to their own people. They are robots, cogs in a wheel. They don't understand liberty or God. They are atheists. These are people who have no concept of salvation or faith or any of these complex philosophical concepts. They're robot people, and they can easily be influenced. And if you don't think that the CIA doesn't have the capability to overthrow the Chinese government in just a couple months or even a few short years, you don't understand the power that the United States has in terms of mind control and technology and communication technology. All advancements in technology deal either with communication or a car or a house. There's very few things that really matter in life.
Did you know about they eliminated multiple top generals in China actually in the last 60 days? It's all over the news. So you're right.
Tired of that fucking faggot from West Point. Hello?
No. Well, maybe they found out through what you said. The CIA has some inside intel, and the Chinese people found out about it. And now we haven't seen this guy the light of day in over 2 months now. This Chinese generals. So you're right. I hear what you're saying, but I don't think that's going to solve it.
We have men that dressed up as women and parade around as fucking generals and gave themselves awards at the Washington Monument. What kind of fucking planet is America living in?
Do you think that it's just more of the pushback because of the equality that small group is seeking? Like, I don't think that that's the majority of the nation. And I think that it's a culture that's just trying to make sure that everybody is comfortable with each other. I don't feel that a lot of people actually even truly believe what they say when they believe, like when they say like they can't answer the question of what is a woman and what is a man. I mean, you have to fundamentally be able to know first what is a man and what is a woman to even define yourself as the opposite thing. So, you can't say,
just to exist and persist amongst the ranks of the U.S. soldiers. That behavior, that type of legislation or policy will never, ever be allowed back in this country ever again. And if any liberal, leftist, socialist, LGBTQ activists think that that's a possibility, we will have a revolution and a fucking civil war, and we will put you all in re-education camps. That's a fact, Jack.
Take it to the bank. Let me say this right. Let me say this right. And the sad part is about is this. I'm pro that. Look, when I watch sometimes this Russian, I think like the Freedom Parade, whatever that type of parade is, we're celebrating the defeat of Germany. You know, those guys, man. If you see those soldiers marching for hours on end, they're about business. And then you look at the Chinese parade, military parade. I can see, man, they got the tiger in their eyes, man. They're not fucking around. They're taking that shit seriously. And I talk to some Chinese people. They're very patriotic to China. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are not playing with us. And a lot of us me too included, we've been sheltered here for so long. You know, having fought a massive war like World War II, those men are gone. But I'm telling you, it's more hard, and the world is more hard than what we realize. And these men up over there, including the women look fierce. They're not, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, we gotta, I see that Donald Trump tried to replicate and have a parade, I think at the beginning of this year when he first got out of office a few months afterwards. It was embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. We gotta toughen up these men. Because, man, we just got to get tougher, more serious about, you know, what's out there in this world.
How do we know, though, it's not just the culture trying to manage a more elevated state of just acceptance versus actually truly believing in the things? Like, I feel like it was just like a pendulum swing, right? I feel that we're supposed to be the dominant power in the world. We're supposed to be leading other nations. What does it say if the leading country in the world doesn't show acceptance to LGBTQ for whatever reason, right? When there's still places in this world where you're not allowed to be homosexual, or you'll be stoned to death, or whatever it is, whatever the crazy whatever, right? So is it really truly about a culture believing that there is some or is it just more like, no, we just have to learn how to live peacefully with each other, understand human decency, understand how to work with each other without harming. Like, because some people would consider it I don't know. I'm going to speak for myself because I'm not going to say other people. I think that something like transgenderism, I think that is, I'm going to say a mental illness. Why do I say it's a mental illness? The average mental state, and that's what I'm comparing it to, of the world, right? We generally don't have an argument inside of our own minds about our sex and who we're supposed to be, what gender we're supposed to be. And I'm not condemning it as a bad thing. I'm saying it's a state. It's a thing that people go through, like bipolarism, like
Americans don't care how people orgasm legally. That's the point. We don't care how you choose to orgasm legally. You're free to orgasm and love who you will. That's your law. That's our law. But around the world, orgasms are actually regulated and controlled. It's very simple.
I'm sorry, what was that, Monica?
Feel free to kick Monica the clown into the goo anytime you want. Feel free. I'm not a clown. Monica's projecting a clown onto Alistair. How dare you, clown woman?
Never.
Go back to eating your sodas and sucking it down a huge raspberry lemon tea or something. Go back to the Subway sandwich, Monica. We're having an adult conversation here. Hello?
First of all, that's rude. Okay, booger boy.
It's rude that she called me a clown. A girl who went on a drug raid with some fucking criminal and helped him commit his crimes across town. Oh my God. How dare you?
Take your booger boy. Yeah, I want to spill. Let's spill that tea.
Tell everybody how he went and committed crimes with some guy that kidnapped you, and then you were nice to him because of social equity. He let you go and spared your life because you were so cool and chill and shit.
You're right. Victim blaming.
Bima, is this true story? What's going on with
he's
drugs? Bima, I just want to know where the drugs.
No, I didn't do the drugs. I was being held captive by some guy who jumped in my vehicle. This was when I was a kid. It was like 20 years ago. and I was just driving through, my city, and some guy jumped in my car, and I think he wanted to hurt me, but my reaction was hi instead of hi, how are you? What can I do for you?
So those survival instincts kicked in.
Yeah, and so he immediately, he had his hood up, he was, I could barely see his face, but then he's just like, well, no, shut up now, because now you had to talk about some shit, so now I got to talk about it. Okay, so basically, he just started asking me. He's just like, I'm going to tell you where to drive. He's like, drop me off. I need a ride, right? And so we got to the first location, but he didn't get out. Instead, some guy came to the car and they did an exchange. And then we went to another spot and the same thing. And then we went to another spot and the same thing. And then I went as long as I could, and then finally, it was early in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just like, listen, I'm really tired. I don't think I could drive anymore. And that was it, and he got out. And I never reported.
Is he black?
Is he black? Scared. He was a criminal. That's all you need to know.
Was he black?
A criminal.
You're talking about this was resistant.
Say he was black.
The guy was a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant from Harvard or Princeton, obviously.
Kitover, she said this happened when she was young. You can't blame her or give her shit over something that happened when she was a minor. Don't give her
Well, I mean, she was smart, but at the same time, what I'm trying to say is that is not strength. And the law and the joy of the world is strength. Bhima, it's fight or flight. Bhima chose, it worked out for her in the end, but she could have very easily become his victim. And that type of attitude is what I am suggesting. We as Americans, we don't experience that, and we will not let that happen to ourselves. So
I was a victim. I was a victim from the moment he jumped in the car.
She was a minor,
how I handled it, and that's just how I decided to handle it, because I knew that
and we talk about the collective consciousness of America as we the people, the nation of Americans that we are. That type of attitude, I would say, is detrimental, dangerous.
You're trying to
It's not strong. It's not strong. You don't like it, but it's not strong. And that's why we had Donald Trump as president, because he knows how to communicate straight. Donald Trump knows intelligence. He knows how to communicate strength in the same way I'm demonstrating now.
You're trying to bullshit your way out of that. You're trying to bullshit your way out of this. Stop it.
You're projecting, sir, as you usually do.
Come on, do we have nothing to talk about? We gotta listen to that bullshit.
I know. Come on, Nathalo, give us something.
Get back in the flow, man. I'm trying to do work while listening to y'all. We gotta listen to Mr. fucking ass wipe, who doesn't even wipe his ass, and he's got shit stains on his YouTube video. He's a fucking
look at me with Kitover.
He's a fucking Jew, and AIPAC doesn't even support his fucking bid.
Boogergate's gonna cost him the election. But he talks too much. He comes back. You bring him back up and does it.
He did too much fucking acting, so now he's untethered.
Recording us all, putting us on different platforms.
Oh, was that you, Jesse, who said what? Was that you?
Yes.
Oh, that was funny.
It's crazy.
I want to hear from Jesse.
On what?
Yes, Jazzy always got a good. Tell us something, Jazzy. Tell me something good.
Well, I'm being a conspiracy theorist right now because I just saw a bird and I thought it was a lizard. I was like, oh my God. Birds and lizards are related. Go ahead, though. What do you
When you say bird and lizard, you mean the
Birds
bird?
are real.
You mean the bird is sort of like built by Israel to like spy on the U.S. government? Is that what you mean by a bird?
Well, shit, fuck it. Yeah, if I'm being a conspiracy theorist. Let's go.
Jesse, do you think this is going to ruin Trump's legacy as president?
I think no matter what Trump did, his legacy was over before it started. They don't like him. It's gonna go down in history as the worst president. No matter
Best president.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm talking about what the history books are gonna say, not about what I think. This isn't my feelings on Trump. It's about his legacy and how it'll be.
Yeah, no doubt. The lying liberals will print lies. I agree with you. The lying liberals who write these history books will they will be just pages filled with lunacy, lies, and falsehoods about our great President Trump.
Right. History books come from Maxwell, just like Maxwell's dad.
Yes. What's the name of that shit? McMillan? No, Mecca something. What's the name of the textbook company?
McGraw-Hill.
Yeah. Make something.
So
McDonald's.
Did you guys hear about the DNA match? Investigators in Utah found that they could use old DNA evidence to solve crimes today, like to solve, and so anyway, they found and they linked officially, and they, hold on, what is her name?
Wait, what? You've never heard of
Okay.
DNA?
I was gonna say they've been doing that already, but maybe it's something new that we don't know about. Go ahead, let's hear it.
Old case evidence. So evidence that they collected a long time ago from old cases, they could go back and review that evidence, the DNA evidence again today, and they could solve new crimes.
Yes.
So,
you didn't know this?
well, yes, I knew that, but what I'm saying is that they did this and they linked officially Laura Ann Ames' body found in 1974 to Ted Bundy. So they just did this officially. So
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
That's crazy. Ted Bundy, all the dang.
Yeah, they preserve evidence.
Yeah, he said he confessed to killing, I think, like 30 women in 7 states, but God really knows how many he killed.
How many did they really find, though?
I'm not sure how many they found.
Do you guys remember John Benet Ramsey?
Yes.
I have a question. Did they ever find her body before I tell you what I saw the other day on Facebook? Did they ever find her body?
Yes.
Yeah, outside of the house, right?
No,
It was found in the
inside
house,
the house.
in the basement or something like that, or the laundry room.
Yeah, wrapped in a blanket.
Oh, shit.
I don't remember that. Like, I feel like it's a Mandela effect because I thought John Benet Ramsey was never ever found.
No, they found her.
What's what? 24, 48 hours of the investigation.
Okay.
No, it was immediate.
Yeah.
It was immediate.
Maybe it's a Florida thing. We get really bad news here, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know.
I just Googled it. Do you know what the first thing when I put John Benet in the Google, it says, was John Benet Ramsey ever found?
No, because it was this big thing on Facebook. This boy covered the story. He's young. He wasn't alive at the time, so he was like, everyone told me to cover this story. So, and then he's like, John Benet Ramsey's body was found in the basement, and so many people, including myself. My mom, I went and asked my mom. I'm like, yo, did they ever find a body? She was like, I don't think so. So like, there's just this rift. Like, a lot of people remember that her body was never found, but you guys are saying that it was. So I don't know. It's just crazy.
No, yeah, it was.
I remember that.
I want to know about this Christy Noem's husband and cross-dressing. Is that a real story?
Apparently,
What happened?
He had a thing for having dirty sex talk with fetish models online, and phone sex girls. He had a fetish for big. He's gigantic titties. His words, not mine. He liked to wear gigantic titty prosthetics.
What?
And he was exposed because a writer, I think it was at Axios, I'm not sure, one outlet
said they received an anonymous tip from a person who was identified as an immigrant prostitute, I think, or immigrant sex worker, and they said they decided to expose him because the anonymous tipster decided to expose Christie's wife because this anonymous tipster is mad about the immigration policy. And then Daily Mail followed up because folks were like, oh, this is fake news. So apparently the Daily Mail followed up and either confirmed that the anonymous tipster is a real person, and they got hold of actual pictures that Noam's husband was sending to his, fetish, some sort of fetish group called Bimbolicious or something like that. Something about bimbos are us, or bimbos we want to fuck, or something with bimbos. He was a part of this fetish group online, and he shared pictures of himself and his gigantic breast prosthetics. And this tipster gave some of the photos to the Daily Mail. So yeah.
Right wingers, man, they doing some crazy shit.
But apparently, Christy and Brian, I think that's the husband's name. They had been living apart and have been living apart. They're apparently estranged. They've been estranged even long before he was busted for enjoying being a crossdresser.
Yeah, she was
getting over. I don't think this is the right. This is doing some weird shit too, like chopping kids' dicks off. So I don't know. I think it's.
This makes me kind of almost wonder. Should I feel sorry for Christy Noam? But nah, I don't.
And she knew what he was into. She walked in on him a couple times. They can't hide that shit.
Hey, you leave that trans woman alone. Y'all stop being misogynist. That trans woman gets the right to live. Let her live.
Don't y'all think most politicians have like lavender marriages or marriages that are just like so they can get in the door of politics?
I do, yeah.
Up to their spouse.
Yeah, that's what LBJ, Lyndon Johnson. That's he married for that reason.
I think J.D. Vance and his wife too. They have like no chemistry.
So in the 80s,
when was the last time you think that they had relations? I mean, theirs was a marriage of probably political reasoning.
Oh, J.D. Vance, didn't he meet his wife in high school? Or, no, that was college, right? Didn't he meet his wife long before he pursued politics? Didn't he, didn't he fall in love?
Oh, yeah, I was talking about Hillary and Bill Clinton.
Yeah, for sure.
Tonight, some progressive liberals on the app, Democrats are on the app, talking about how J.D. Vance will never get elected president, that he doesn't have any charisma, he doesn't relate to people, he's just dull and boring, he's the right-wing John Kerry, and I tried to tell them that, but they weren't listening to me.
He put on a debate clinic against Walls and on a master class, so I think that's where really
just down to what? J.D. Vance and Newsom? My gosh. We know who the conservatives are going to vote for, but I hope the liberals either sit it out or vote for J.D. Vance. Please don't put Newsom in office.
So, right, J.D. Vance married to a Hindu woman with kids named Vivek versus Newsom, a Catholic white man. I mean, listen, it's going to be, I would say it's going to be a little hard for J.D. Vance truly to win, we just got to be honest, guys.
You saw what happened in New York, right? What the fuck are you talking about?
New York isn't the Midwest or the South. We know that for a fact. New York is
the Midwest doesn't control elections.
No, but the Midwest,
with California,
Pennsylvania,
Florida, and New York.
I just said that and I just said the South as well. But the Midwest and the South do have the most swing states, and those are the states that he's going to have to win. And in my opinion, Gavin Newsom's going to look a lot better. Not again on paper, sure.
For fucking Gavin Newsom, not a day in our lives. That guy's going to get 6 votes. Okay? Never.
Well, you think it's because of his wife that people people won't vote for him because she's Indian?
I think you're kidding yourself if you don't understand Americans.
Yeah, I think it's the wife, and I just think people don't relate to him. I think he's not relatable.
He's a Republican.
So I've heard this before, but I struggle to understand why would they care? But I mean, I've heard this before that they would care because, but it still puzzles me. I'm basically asking why.
They would care. Why are they out there fighting ICE right now? I thought they love immigrants. What's the point? It's so backwards. It's so backwards.
I'm like with Beaver guys and Jazzy. How do we think that the race of his wife matters when many white folk voted for Obama? Okay, so, and I don't know. They said race mattered then, but it didn't matter as it turned out. Twice he won the presidency. And like Jazzy just said, white folks are out here fighting for what do you call it, immigration, and for all the brown-faced, melanated migrants to settle here and get rights. So, do we really believe that the race of J.D. Vance's wife will negatively impact his win? Should he run for presidency? Really?
He just told you, and he's speaking from the mind of that right-wing
He's speaking from the mind of propaganda.
He's speaking from David Keegan's mind.
He's speaking from
No,
the
he's
mind
not. He doesn't speak for us. No, he doesn't.
They're all talking about that.
No, he doesn't.
I've never heard a white person say, "Oh, that's fucking Indian bitch has to go." Like I
Billy Elegy.
They want J.D. Vance to marry Erica Kirk.
Mark, I don't even know if you understand the book of Hillbilly Elegy. He, in his own words, has said that the Appalachian people has failed him. And he said that he doesn't even consider himself. That's why his name is Vance. That's why his name is J.D. Vance. It's not even his name. Right? He's not even taking his own father's name. And so he has this idea. He has this idea of he does not represent. Real quick, allow me to finish, please. And yes, you don't think I know Appalachian people? But the point of but he's not. But that's the point. Is that yes. So you're gonna have to you're going to have to convince Middle America and Southern Americans, majority white Americans, to say that this individual, and if it's Gavin Newsom or whoever, if the Democrats are got the balls enough to do it, they would attack him. They would attack for what he's done against his own family, how he's changed his persona everywhere he's gone, his involvement with Peter Thiel, and they would be like, listen, look at Gavin Newsom and look at J.D. Vance, and which one screams to you, a proud American? In my opinion, Gavin Newsom, he's got a really good look.
I guess I should have said referred to Trump first and identity.
Walking around telling me that Donald Trump is racist. Like, I just don't think that white people are feeling white people anymore. And I'm not saying this from my opinion. I'm just looking at the news and looking at Twitter, and everything is supposed to be brown people now. I think that all the white people are going to vote for the person with the brown wife. That's just how I feel. It's like a virtue signaling going on with these white people. Like, how many immigrants can I vote for and put in politics? Like, that's going to make them a better person. So I don't think you know that many white people, Keegan. I know you're white, but you know conservative whites, which is a minority, right? So you got to understand what the majority thinks.
J.D. Vance is like the epitome of the American dream. Like, he rose up. He had all odds stacked against him. Growing up with a drug-addicted mother, white trash all around him. And now he's the vice president at 40. What is he, 41? I mean, that's incredible. That's like...
I think he's like the intelligence asset.
Go into J.D. Vance's story. He's been propped up everywhere he's gone, right? He had a fake job with Peter Thiel's company. He then gets this massive...
Jealousy. I just hear jealousy.
Yeah, but he came out of white trash.
Poverty, so I don't give a fuck what he faked.
Yeah,
He faked
sorry,
it
guys.
till he made it.
But you know, let me respond to Jazzy. I think I hear you saying that white people want to put immigrants in but they don't really view Usha as like they do Ilham Omar or
Not yet. I mean, wait till they hear her speak.
I really feel Joe Khan. I think he'd be a good candidate.
Hold on. I don't really view. They just view her like a submissive wife with no voice. You know what I mean? They don't really view her as like at the forefront of politics. Like she hasn't even really done anything. Man, I forgot what was
Listen, I just feel like you guys are lying to yourselves. When I talk to any single white conservative in my life, whether that's just guys around the shop, if I'm talking to like my own parents, they all say the same thing. They would never vote for someone with an Hindu wife. They believe, most Christians believe you're supposed to be married to Christians. It's really hard to be elected as a non-Christian in this country. It's always been Catholics and Christians as our presidents. No, I'm not. And the idea that you think that you're going to get, again, the second that, and again, I don't believe Gavin Newsom will be the one who does it, because I don't think the Democrats have it in them, but you will have an independent candidate who will go after his wife, thank God. Obama claimed Christianity. Whether or not you agree with it, he claimed Christianity. You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, because Barack Hussein Obama is definitely a Muslim.
No, I agree.
He attended Jeremiah Wright's church, and there was a scandal about the racism in Jeremiah Wright's church that he had to combat during his nomination process.
I agree, Keegan, and I think if Trump continues to do a shit job, it's going to be even worse for JD.
I mean, that's why, and I completely agree with you, Othello. That's why we see JD Vance not even in press conferences right now. He's staying out of the public eye because they know that Trump has ruined the legacy and has tarnished MAGA and the legacy. I don't even know what the legacy would be, but has tarnished MAGA. And so Vance exactly as well. When Vance does end up running for president in 2028 or in 2030, or no, 2028, right? When Vance runs
$1,000 to speak to a fat bitch over the internet, okay, that looks like Miss Piggy. So there's not even like he got touched, there was any type of redeeming value, or he was knocking this bitch's wig back. Like he was literally paying $25,000 to text message somebody.
It's a market economy. You know, I am a big capital.
No, but
right.
I mean, look, you could have gone down.
You know, I mean, think about what the internet geography. So if this guy, 700-person town in South Dakota, he would never be able to find that. Like 20 years ago, he could never do that, or 50 years ago, maybe. Now, at the click of a button, bang, he's credit carding $25,000 to some woman in Osaka, wherever. You know, great.
Holy shit, though, 25.
I mean, it's called OnlyFans, Yaakov. That's gonna be.
I know, but it's amazing.
But for somebody who lives,
I know it has been,
in the pornography capital of the world. I mean, shout out to Los Angeles.
South Dakota.
But this is my point. A lot of the freaks that you see that LA gets bad heat for, a lot of them freak nasties are coming from South Dakota. They're coming from
all over the place.
They're coming from Alabama, places where they can't peacefully get their back blown out without people browbeating them.
Exactly.
They come to California to do their dirt. So, like I said, it's no surprise that you man who is married to a conservative woman and a former governor, by the way, wearing fake rubber breasts as his wife is haranguing homosexual.
Yeah, California came to him. It's great.
Are you a Democrat, Dr. Adams?
No, I'm most certainly not.
Let's go.
See, and this is the problem. The fact that I'm even questioned about that, like people can't call out
They can't call out their own side of the aisle. Like, this is part of the reason why we're so divided. People are not willing to have the honest conversation of calling out both sides. You can't have a conservative platform full of a bunch of people who are haranguing homosexuals that have closeted husbands that are wearing fake rubber breasts on sex websites. You just can't have it.
I couldn't tell because you have like the LGBTQ voice sometimes, so I didn't know. Like if you hear his voice,
brutal,
higher.
brutal. But I'm not wearing fake rubber breasts, so I guess I'm more heterosexual.
But Jacob, you sound like you have Down syndrome.
Oh my god, bro. Bro. This is a barbecue party. This is a barbecue party.